The Jack Benny Program.
Quality of product is essential to continuing success.
Lucky Strike means fine tobacco, so round, so firm, so fully packed, so free and easy on the draw.
LSMFT, LSMFT, LSMFT.
Remember,
Year in, year out.
Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. And in a cigarette, it's the tobacco that counts.
Independent tobacco experts, auctioneers, buyers, and warehousemen, men who spend their lives buying, selling, and handling tobacco, can see just who buys what tobacco. And year after year, at auction after auction, they can see the makers of Lucky Strike consistently select and buy that fine, that light, that naturally mild tobacco.
Remember, Lucky Strike means fine tobacco, and fine tobacco means real deep-down smoking enjoyment for you. So smoke that smoke of fine tobacco, Lucky Strike. So round, so firm, so fully packed, so free and easy on the draw.
At 50, American.
Program starring Jack Benny with Mary Livingston, Bill Harris, Rochester, Dennis Day, and yours truly, Don Wilson. Ladies and gentlemen, people often wonder what a comedian does after he finishes his radio program. Well, let's go back to last Sunday afternoon. The Jack Benny program is over, and Jack and Mary are leaving the studio.
Gee, Mary, I liked the show we did tonight, didn't you?
Yeah.
Wasn't that a terrific mystery sketch I did? The Fiddler. Gee. I am the fiddler. I influence the lives of innocent people. I make them steal, hate, and even murder.
Jack, put away that knife. The program's over.
I'm just cleaning my fingernails. Anyway, I thought it was a wonderful sketch. What are you laughing at?
I'll never forget the look on your face when you opened the door where you thought the murderer was and found the quartet instead.
Oh, yes, them. You know, Mary, those guys are driving me nuts. I wish there was some way I could get rid of them. If I could just say, I've got it.
Oh, no, Jack. Where would you hide the body?
I wasn't thinking of that. Anyway, I got to figure out some way.
Jack, let's stop in the drugstore for a snack.
Well, look, Mary, it's only 5 o'clock. If you'll wait till later, I'll take you out and buy you a full-course dinner.
I'm no gambler. I'll take a sandwich now.
All right, come on.
Here are 2 seats, Jack.
Oh, yeah. What are you going to have, Mary?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, here's something that looks good. A Dunker Special.
A Dunker Special? What's that?
Coffee, donuts, and a rubber glove, 15 cents.
Nah, I don't get that. I had it last time. The glove had a hole in it.
What are you going to have?
Gee, I don't know. Oh, waiter. Waiter.
Yeah.
Oh, him again. Now, let's see.
Waiter, I'll have a Chesterton sandwich.
She'll have a Chesterton sandwich.
Waiter, I'll have a Swiss cheese sandwich.
Yes, ma'am. 1 Swiss cheese sandwich. 1 Swiss cheese. Ole, ole.
Well, I see Mr. Kitzel is still working here.
Have you made up your mind yet, musclebound?
Yes, I'll have a chocolate malted milk.
1 chocolate malted milk. Put an egg in it.
Wait a minute. I don't want an egg in it.
Have you looked in the mirror lately?
All right, give me a malted milk with an egg in it.
Fried or scrambled?
Look, I want a malted milk with an egg in it. Just a plain raw egg.
All right. 1 malted milk for a barbarian.
Look, waiter, why is it you always...
Oh, Jack, let it go. You know you always antagonize him.
I do not.
You do, too.
You know, Mary, I'm never going to come in here again if that waiter doesn't stop with
Hello,
all that...
Mr. Benny. Can I sit here with you and Miss Livingston?
Oh, hello, Dennis.
I thought you went home.
I came in for a sandwich first, and you know what? I just weighed myself.
Oh.
I weigh 140 pounds, stripped.
Stripped?
Yeah, I took the weighing machine into the phone booth.
Dennis.
And when I put in a penny, a little card came out.
What did it say, kid?
It said, put on your pants. A lady wants to use the phone.
Oh, stop being silly.
Here's your sandwich, miss.
Thank you.
And here's yours.
Hey, wait a minute. I ordered a malted milk. This is an ice cream soda.
That's not ice cream, that's an egg.
Well, at least you could have broken it. Can't you break an egg?
If I could break an egg, I'd punch you right in the nose.
Oh, you would, eh? Well, let me tell you...
Oh, Jack, sit down. Everybody's looking at you.
Well, all right, but I don't want this malted milk. I'm going to have a cup of coffee, and I don't want this guy waiting on me. Oh, Mr. Kitzel! Mr. Kitzel!
Just a second, please. I'm reading that new book, The Herring and I.
Well, come here a minute, will you?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Kitzel, I always have trouble with this waiter. Will you please take care of me?
What pleasure. What will you have?
A cup of coffee.
Sanke, panke, or schmenke?
Just plain coffee.
In a jiffy.
Thank you.
Well, hello, everybody.
Well, Don, sit down. Have a sandwich or something.
No, thanks, Jack. I just dropped in to weigh myself.
Oh.
Is that the little card you got out of the scale, Don?
Yes.
Let me see it.
Oh, no,
Oh,
Mary.
come on. Let me see it.
Oh, okay, here.
Say, Don, do you... What are you laughing at, Mary? What's the weight on the card, Mary?
It doesn't give any weight. It just says, get off, you're hurting me.
Hey. Hey, that's pretty good. Say, Don, as long as you're here, I want to talk to you about that quartet. Now, I'm not
Well, if it ain't that old gang of mine.
Hello, Phil. Hey, Phil, how'd your show go today?
Dynamite, Jackson, dynamite. And say, you know that gag you called up and gave me yesterday?
Yeah.
It laid there. But I didn't need it. My charming personality made it roll, Jackson, it rolled. Hey, waiter.
What'll it be?
Give me a Phil Harris special.
Okay, one ham omelet, put a wave in it.
That's a good one, you know.
Want anything to drink with it, Mr. Harris?
Nothing to drink. I'm on the wagon.
Phil, he means coffee, tea, or milk.
Oh, waiter, I'll have a cup of tea, please.
Do you want cream or lemon with it?
Gee, that sounds good. Give me the cream and lemon and never mind the tea.
Dennis, grow up, will you?
Jack, I'm through with my sandwich.
Okay. Come on, Mary. I'll walk you home. So long, fellas.
Hey, Jackson, what about the check?
You and Dennis can split it. You both got shows of your own now. Come on, Mary. Back your rumba, your samba, your conga, yeah. Let me see, where's my house? Oh, there it is. I don't know what I'd do without these fog lights on my knees. Hello, Rochester.
Hello, boss. You're home a little later than usual.
Yes. You see, Miss Livingston felt hungry, so I took her to the Macombo.
Did you say Macombo, boss?
Yes. And on our way home, we stopped off for a few dances at Ciro's.
Ciro?
Yes. And then I thought as long as I took her to the Macombo and Ciro's, it'd be nice.
Boss, you're in the house now and the neighbors can't hear. How are things at the drugstore?
Huh? Rochester, how did you know that I was at the drugstore?
Mr. Billy, you can fool some of the neighbors all of the time and all of the neighbors some of the time, but I ain't a neighbor. I live here.
Oh, I've been to Ciro's, and you know it. Well, it's been a long day, Rochester. I think I'll go up to bed.
Just a minute, I'll strap on my Indian papoose bag.
You don't have to carry me. I can walk upstairs myself. Now make my bed, will you, please?
Yes, sir.
I'm going in the library and get a book. Oh, hello, Polly.
Hello.
Did Polly hear Daddy on his program today?
Hello again.
Oh, then you did hear the show. Come on now, Polly. What else did you hear on my program? Come on. Now, come on. What else did you hear?
Hammocks and turnip greens.
That's right. Keep on. Come on, Polly. Come on. Keep going.
That's what I like about.
About what? Come on, Polly. About what?
And that's what I like about.
Oh, never mind. I'll teach you tomorrow. Now, let's see. What book do I want here? This one will do.
The South.
That's right, Polly. That's it. Now, say the whole thing. That's what I like about. Come on, Polly. Say the whole thing. That's what I like about.
That's what I like about the whole thing.
Yeah, the whole thing. Well, I'm going to bed. Good night, Polly. I don't know. I don't know what's the matter with that bird. Can't keep her mind on things. Every year at this time, she acts the same. Stays that way until the swallows come back to Capistrano. Oh, well, I guess if I had feathers, I'd understand.
Your bed's all ready, boss. Here are your pajamas.
Good.
Why are you going to bed so early?
It's not early. It's 8:30. Anyway, I'm always nervous and upset after the program on Sundays. That quartet that sings a commercial drives me crazy.
But, boss, I think it's nice to have music with a commercial.
Rochester, all Wilson has to say is, LSMFT, LSMFT, Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. Yes, Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. So round, so firm, so fully packed, so free and easy on the draw. That's all he has to say, and people will walk down to the nearest store and buy Lucky Strikes.
I know, but if you do it with music, they'll dance down.
Rochester, I'm Jack Benny, not Arthur Murray. I'm going to bed. Please turn out the light.
Okay. Good night, boss.
Good night. Oh, Rochester.
Yes, boss.
Blow out my jack-o'-lantern. It scares me.
Yes, sir. Good night.
Good night. Oh, gee. Certainly glad I went to bed early. I don't feel like reading either. Maybe I'll listen to the radio a little while.
And that concludes another session of our very popular quiz program, Take It and Go Already. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the following is a Spot announcement. Thank you, Spot.
What was that?
And now, in answer to many requests, lovely Patricia Duvall will sing that beautiful ballad, I'll See You in My Dreams.
Gee, I love that number.
I'll see you in my dreams. Hold you in my dreams.
Must be something wrong with my radio. Must be the radio.
I feel the thrill of your charms. Oh, you're ever lovingly.
People requested that? What a voice. Isn't that awful? Hey. Say, that's a nice quartet.
Just watch
the smoke rings rise.
Why can't my quartet sing as good as that?
You'll find your share of memories there.
Gee, they sing good, this quartet.
Mr. Benny.
Huh? Huh? Who are you? What are you doing in my bedroom?
We just came out of your radio. We're the quartet called the Sportsmen.
Say, you fellas are wonderful. Gee, I wish you were my quartet.
We are.
You mean you're the same fellas who do my commercials? Say, you are the guys. Well, let me ask you something. Why don't you sing for me like you did on that program I just heard?
Because you antagonize us.
I do not.
You do too!
Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute, you fellas. This is some trick. You're not the same guys who do my commercials.
Oh, we're not, eh?
LSLSMFT, la 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 la, LSLSMFT, la 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 la.
Stop it! Stop it! You guys think you're so smart. Well, this is the last time I'm going to have trouble with you.
Put down that gun!
It's too late now. Take that! Gee, tenors are hard to kill. Well, I guess that'll hold you for a while. Now, come on, you guys. Come on, get out of here. Get out. Wait a minute. They're dead. I killed them. I killed them. But I didn't mean to.
Order in the court. Order in the court.
In the court? What am I doing here?
The next trial will be the case of Jack Benny versus the people of Anaheim, Azusa, and my darling Clementine.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What am I charged with?
You are charged with killing your quartet.
That's a crime?
Yes, and not only murder, but the court attendant will read the following charges.
On the night of September 30th, Jack Benny, willfully and with malice aforethought, did... You'll be sorry.
I did all that?
Yes, and anything you say will be used against you.
But look...
You better let your lawyer do all your talking.
But I haven't got a lawyer. This is a fine how do you do.
How do you do?
You, Dennis. Dennis, you're my lawyer?
Silly boy.
Dennis, you, my lawyer.
Certainly. Don't you remember you hired me for $35 a week?
But, kid, I only hired you to sing on my radio program.
Yes, but in the fine print of my contract, it says that I have to be your lawyer when I'm not mowing your lawn.
Oh, yes. Yes, I remember I hired you because you weighed 140 pounds, strip.
Everyone rise. Here comes His Honor, the judge.
What is this? I don't need any trial. When the judge hears my story, he'll know that I'm innocent. He has such a kind, intelligent face. Oh, Judge?
Yes.
Oh. Are you the judge?
Yes. And let's get on with the execution.
You mean trial?
I know how it's going to end.
Wait a minute, Judge. You mean I'm going to be Dennis? Dennis, you're my lawyer. Say something.
To each his own.
What?
It's either that or plead guilty.
Gee, I'm glad you thought of that.
Hiya, Jackson.
Phil, what are you doing here?
I'm the district attorney, and I ain't going to rest until you're executed.
Phil, you're the district attorney. You've got 2 shows now. Who appointed you district attorney?
Petrillo.
Oh, but Phil, you're not a lawyer. You're a musician. I know you're a musician.
Oh, trying to plead insanity, huh?
But I'm not. I'm not trying to plead insanity.
Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt this trial to bring you a spot announcement. Thank you, Fido.
Fido? What happened to Spot? Oh, well, he was probably just a summer replacement. Anyway, I know I'll get out of this mess. I know I will.
Sure you will, Jack. Don't worry.
Don, where'd you come from?
Eastern Columbia, Broadway at night.
What?
I'm the big Cluck.
That's Clark.
And now the prosecution calls its surprise witness, Miss Mary Livingston.
Make room, fellas. Make room. Hello, Philsy. Hiya, Judge.
Miss Livingston, please take your usual seat.
No, Judge, I might spoil the crease in your pants. I better sit in the witness chair.
Gee, and they're nylons, too. And look at those fog lights on her knees with dimples on them.
Miss Livingston, before you're allowed to testify, the bailiff will swear you in. Go ahead, Bay.
Miss Livingston, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, with pickle in the middle and the mustard on top?
No, with the mustard in the middle and the bananas in the refrigerator.
Gee, is that the way they swear in witnesses today?
Now, Miss Livingston, as the prosecuting attorney, I want to ask you, have you ever been out on a date with the defendant, Jack Benny?
Yes, several times.
Did Mr. Benny ever attempt to kiss you?
Sure. Mr. Benny is a caveman type of lover.
Caveman type of lover?
Yes, one kiss and he caves in.
I do not.
Now, Miss Livingston, concerning the alleged murder of this quartet, do you?
Objection overruled.
But nobody objected.
I know, and it was getting awfully dull.
Dennis, the judge is against me. I'm afraid. I'm afraid, I tell you.
Order in the court. The 497th day of the trial of Jack Benny is on.
Gee, I'm so tired.
Now, miss, you're a brand new witness. Please tell us all about yourself.
I am a telephone operator. My name is Gertrude Gearshift. I work at NBC. Wednesday is my night off, if you know what I mean.
Now, when you work at NBC, you hear all the telephone conversations that come through, don't you?
No, there are other switchboards. I'm on the first, Mabel's on the second, and Greenberg's on third.
Greenberg? How did he get in here?
Now, Miss Gearshift, you asked to be brought here as a witness. Tell the court in your own words exactly what you said to me in my office this afternoon.
I said, stop, you're smearing my lipstick.
No.
I said that too, but you wouldn't listen.
Dennis, I don't like the way the trial is going. I tell you, I'm worried.
Now, Mr. Benny, will you please take the stand?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Benny, what is your occupation?
I am the fiddler. I play by night I influenced.
Order in the court. The jury will now give their verdict.
So fast?
Foreman, have you reached a verdict? Good. What is your decision?
We find the defendant, Jack Benny, guilty of...
Guilty of what?
the whole thing.
But this is ridiculous. I'm innocent, I tell you. I never was responsible for anyone's death in my entire life.
What about the gas man?
Rochester, stand aside. Your Honor, please listen to me. Your Honor, I admit that I killed my quartet. But it was justifiable homicide. They were making me a nervous wreck. They were driving me crazy. I was paying them $500 a week. They never sang good for me. But they always sang beautifully on other programs. So pretty with such beautiful harmony. I remember because I heard them the night I killed them. I was lying in bed and I turned on my radio. Fallen asleep. Well, what do you know? I forgot to turn off the radio.
We'll be back in just a minute, but first here is my good friend, L.A. Speed Riggs.
Remember this all-important fact. It takes fine tobacco to make a fine cigarette. And Lucky Strike means fine tobacco.
Mr. John L. Pinnix, independent tobacco warehouseman of Reedsville, North Carolina, has operated tobacco warehouses for 28 years. He said...
At all the auctions I've attended, I've seen the makers of Lucky Strike buy tobacco that just can't be beat when it comes to smoking enjoyment. That's why for 28 years I've been a Lucky Strike smoker.
Year after year, at auction after auction, independent tobacco experts like Mr. Pinnix can see the makers of Lucky Strike consistently select and buy that fine, that light, that naturally mild tobacco.
Fine, light, naturally mild tobacco. Yes, Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. And fine tobacco means real deep-down smoking enjoyment for you.
LSMFT, LSMFT, LSMFT.
Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. So smoke that smoke of fine tobacco, Lucky Strike. So round, so firm, so fully packed, so free and easy on the draw.
The famous tobacco auctioneers heard on tonight's programmer, Mr. L.A. Speed Riggs of Goldsboro, North Carolina. And Mr. F.E. Boone of Lexington, Kentucky.
At 59, 59, American.
Basil Rysdale speaking for Lucky Strike, the cigarette of fine tobacco.
Gee, that was one of the silliest dreams I ever had. Oh, well, I'll get back to sleep again.
Darn that Rochester. I told him to blow out my jack-o'-lantern.
This is NBC, the National Broadcasting Company.
The Jack Benny Program. Lucky Strike means fine tobacco, so round, so firm, so fully packed, so free and easy on the draw. LSMFT, LSMFT. LSMFT.
Why, sure.
Yes, sir.
You bet. Lucky Strike means fine tobacco, so round, so firm, so fully packed, so free and easy on the draw.
At markets now open in the South, independent tobacco experts, auctioneers, buyers, and warehousemen present at the auctions can see the makers of Lucky Strike consistently select and buy the riper, the naturally milder Lucky Strike tobacco.
Sold American.
Remember, sworn records show that among such men who know tobacco best, it's Lucky's 2-to-1.
The Lucky Strike program, starring Jack Benny with Mary Livingston, Phil Harris, Rochester, and yours truly, Don Wilson. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's go out to Jack Benny's house in Beverly Hills. Jack has invited the gang over for a late Sunday breakfast, and right now he's in the kitchen getting things started.
Now, let's see. I want the gang to have a nice breakfast. I think I'll start them off with some good old California orange juice. No, I think they'd like sliced orange better. Yep, that's what I'll do. I'll slice it. Phew. Well, there's no use stopping now. I might as well slice the other half. Sister, look in the eye. I know what I'm doing every minute, kid. That must be the rest of the gang.
Come in. Hiya, Mary.
Well, hello, Mary.
Hello, fellas.
Hey, Mary, who's your friend? Come here, babe.
Phil! Now, cut that out. It's me, wise guy.
Jack, I told you to roll your pants legs down.
I'm leaving them up. It's cooler this way. Come on, let's go in the kitchen and get things... Phil, stop twisting my knee.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was the doorknob.
Another remark like that and you won't get any breakfast. Say, Don, you haven't opened your mouth since you got here.
Just put the food on the table and stand back.
That I know, Don. Do us a favor, will you? Give the rest of us a 15-minute head start. Please.
Don, the food isn't even ready yet. Get up out of that crouching position.
Yeah. And, Phil, get the bacon out of the icebox.
Okay.
You'll find it in the lower...
Hey, kids, look at the stuff in this icebox. 3 quarts of cream and 4 pounds of butter.
Yes, sir, and I'm not paying for it either.
You don't, and the milkman will sue you for the money.
Or breach a promise.
What?
And them doorknobs ain't going to help you with the jury.
Oh, fellas, lay off of that stuff, will you? Stop kidding around and help me get breakfast.
Do we have to prepare the breakfast, Jack? Where's Rochester?
That's what I'd like to know. I let him have Friday night off. Here it is Sunday morning. He isn't back yet.
Maybe he ran away and got married.
That's what I thought, but I looked in his hope chest, and everything was there.
Rochester has a hope chest?
Well, it isn't exactly a hope chest. He won it from an undertaker and had no other use for it. Anyway, he couldn't have got married. I didn't give him his availability certificate. Come on, Mary, help me with the food.
Look, if you fellas will get out of my way, I'll have breakfast ready in no time.
Mary's right, fellas. Come on, let's go in the other room. Hey, Phil, not so fast. That easy chair is mine.
So, Jack, while we're waiting, do you mind if I turn on the radio?
No, Don. Go ahead.
Never in automobile history have used cars brought such high prices. So if you have a car in your garage that's not working, sell that car to me. I will pay you $8,000 for it, sight unseen. Providing, after selling the car, you will let me live in the garage. Phone number is granted 864.
Get something else, Don, will you, please? Stop moving the dial so much.
Okay. Here.
faith political broadcast.
Oh, gosh, my set always does that when something interesting comes on. Get something else, Don.
How do you do, ladies and gentlemen? Is your belt buckle tarnished? Do your suspenders give you that over 35 letdown? Is there a deficiency in your diet? If there is, you need bulk in your hunk. So remember, to avoid these annoyances, use sympathy soothing syrup. Sympathy spelled backwards is your Tappamus. Y-H-T-A-P-M-Y-S.
Yes, yes, your Tappamus. Yes, yes, your Tappamus. Yes, yes, your Tappamus. Drive your blues away.
You know, I gotta try some of that stuff.
Remember, folks, sympathy soothing syrup comes in the 10-cent size, the 25-cent family size, the 49-cent economy size, or for $1.98, we will pipe it right to your house.
Say, fellas, that must be awfully good stuff. Huh?
Okay, boys, breakfast is ready. Come and get it.
Okay, come on, Don. Phil, shut off the radio.
And now for today's guest star, we have that lovely singer of songs, Miss Martha Tilton.
Hey, wait a minute. Don't shut it off, Phil. That's Martha Tilton. She was overseas with me in the South Pacific. Let's listen to her.
Martha, before you sing, would you tell us a little something about your overseas trip?
What a show we had.
Well, as you know, I went over with Larry Adler, Carol Landis, June Bruner, and Jack Benny.
Had to put my name last. Oh, well.
Is there any particular incident you'd like to tell us about?
Well, let's see. Oh, yes. One night, Jack and I and a native guide were making our way through a dark jungle in New Guinea.
Oh, my goodness.
Jack was carrying the flashlight, and the native guide and I were close behind. Suddenly, Jack snapped the light off.
What are you laughing at, Martha?
Jack still thinks he kissed me.
Well, how do you like that? She must have ducked.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, Martha Tilton will sing the trolley song.
Stop, 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 when's my heart strings. As he started to leave, I took hold of his sleeve with my hand. And as if it were planned, he stayed on with me and his friend, just to stand with his hand holding mine to the end of the
Wasn't that swell?
Yeah, Martha can really sing, can't she,
You
Jack?
said it. The boys were nuts about her. Hey, that was a wonderful breakfast, Mary. I'll help you with the dishes.
Let me help her, Jackson. We don't want you to get dishpan hands.
Well, if Rochester was here, we wouldn't have to... Don, stop dropping your ashes on the rug.
But, Jack, these are cigarette ashes.
I know they're cigarette ashes, and I don't want them on my rug.
But, Jack, these are Lucky Strike cigarette ashes.
I don't care if they're... Oh. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Don. Go right ahead. You see, I got a little excited because this is a very unusual rug. It's real Angora.
Why don't you kill it so you don't have to take it out at night?
Mary, that isn't funny. Say, fellas, I got to go over to NBC and set up the sound effects for the broadcast. See you there later.
Okay, Jackson.
So long, Jack.
You have to go this early?
Yeah, I just have a few minutes to catch the bus. Goodbye. Clang, clang, clang went the trolley. Buzz, buzz, buzz went the buzz. Gee, these buses are always so crowded. Oh, well, I don't mind standing. Things are sure happening fast these days. Look at these headlines. Japs driven back in Leyte. That's swell. Both candidates winding up their political campaigns. Gee, I mustn't forget to vote. Russians advancing in Germany.
Ah, they're doing a great job.
Hey, buddy, do you mind if I turn my own pages?
Oh, I'm sorry. I just wanted to find out what happened to Snowflake and Shaky. See, that Shaky is some guy. And before him, there was the Brow and Prune Face and Flat Top. Gosh, I'm tired. I wish I could sit down.
Well, here, old man, take my seat.
Thank you very... Why, Fred Allen.
Hello, Jack. Imagine meeting you on a bus.
Why, yes, it's such an amazing coincidence. Here I was just thinking about the Brow, Flat Top, and Prune Face, and I run into you.
Well, that's what I like about you, Jack. You'll say anything for a laugh. And someday you may get one.
Thanks. By the way, Fred, how are you coming along with your picture?
I just finished the picture, Jack. It's called It's in the Bag.
Oh, well, it ought to be a success. You're advertising it under each eye. Anyway, good luck on the picture.
Well, thanks. You know, Jack, people would sure be surprised to hear you wishing me luck. They think our feud is on the level.
Yeah.
You know, I wonder how many of my listeners, my ex-listeners, thought I was serious last year when I said, Benny isn't really cheap. It's just that he has short arms and carries his money low in his pocket.
Yeah. You know, and I bet a lot of my listeners thought I meant it when I said, the way Alan talks through his nose, he's the only comedian on radio who tells them and smells them at the same time.
Yes, that was a good one, too. One of the few. And remember the time on my program when I was kidding about you having no blood?
Yeah.
What a laugh I got that time I said, every time Benny goes out in a polo shirt, he takes a pencil and makes lines on his arms so people will think he has veins.
When Mary explained that to me, I nearly died. Remember the time that I said that Alan had so many wrinkles in his face, he looked like a convertible with the top halfway down?
I was with Muntz the day that you know, when I explained that to my Pontiac, I thought the exhaust pipe on the car had lips.
Oh, gosh, what fun we have on the radio. You know, Fred, radio wouldn't be so bad if I could just find a singer.
Oh, you haven't found one yet?
No, and I'm willing to pay as high as $35 a week. If I could just get the kind of singer the public likes.
Well, that's just it, Jack. You have to find out what the public wants. Now, you should take a poll, you know, like Dr. Gallup. Ask the man in the street.
The man in the street?
Well, certainly. Now, Jack, if you'll come with me, I know just the place we can get a cross-section of public opinion.
All right, let's go.
Great.
do you think this is the right type of neighborhood for me to conduct my poll?
Yes, Jack. Here we are down in Allen's Alley.
Allen's Alley. You know, we have something like this around my neighborhood, only we call it the La Brea Tar Pit.
I know it. I saw it the day I went over to see your uncle. Well, let's not lose any time. Let's not. He was playing pitch in the... let's not lose any time, Jack. Here's the first house, the little vine-covered, termite-gnawed shack of John Doe.
Yeah?
Mr. Doe, this is Jack Benny. He's trying to find a singer for his radio show.
Oh, yeah? Well, Mr. Benny, who's that jellyhead who's been singing on your show? He always sings the same song. That's what I like about the South.
Oh, you mean Mr. Phil Harris. Do you like Phil singing?
His voice is flatter than a lunch wagon waffle.
Now, look, Mr. Doe.
If Harris don't quit singing about the South, he'll start another civil war.
Forget Mr. Harris. Just tell me one thing. Do you know where I can get a singer?
Oh, why don't you ask the Andrews sisters? Maybe they got a brother.
No, I've tried everybody else, though.
Hey, why don't you do what Frankenstein done?
You mean make myself a singing monster?
Yeah. You could take Singing Sam's mouth, Rudy Valley's nose, Morton Downey's chest, and Nelson Eddy's body.
Say, that sounds good.
Yeah, you'd have 10% Valley, 15% Singing Sam, 20% Downey, and 49% Eddie.
Why not 50% Eddie?
Well, you don't want no half Nelson, do you, Bud? So long.
This is a waste of time, Fred. He didn't help me any.
Now, keep your beret on, Jack. Let's try this next house.
No.
Ah, Mrs. Nussbaum.
You were expecting maybe Mr. Skeffington. No, Mrs. Nussbaum. This is Jack Benny, the radio comedian.
Yes, haven't you ever heard my program on Sunday night?
No, on Sunday nights I'm listening to the other droop.
The other droop?
Droop Pearson.
Mrs. Nussbaum, Mr. Benny's looking for a singer for his radio program.
Who is your favorite singer, Mr. Nussbaum?
Only one singer I am enjoying, John Charles Shapiro.
John Charles Shapiro?
Yes, he's singing at Goldberg's Delicatessen by appointment only.
And he's good, you say?
Good. When John Charles Shapiro is singing, was you is or couldn't you possibly be my neighbor? I tell you, when he's singing this aforementioned selection, I am going crazy.
No.
Why, Shapiro is positively the world's greatest singer.
The world's greatest singer. Now, wait a minute, Mrs. Nussbaum. Don't forget Sinatra. What about Frankie?
Frankie Schmanky. Shapiro is romantic.
Have you ever heard Sinatra?
Incessantly I'm hearing Sinatra. When he is singing, I am swooning.
Well, if Shapiro's more romantic, how can you swoon at Sinatra?
When I am swooning at Sinatra, I am thinking of Shapiro. Thank you.
That's all I need on my program. John Charles Shapiro by appointment only.
Now, don't be impatient, Jack. We'll find somebody. Let's see who's in here. Mr. Benny, this is Socrates Mulligan.
Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Mulligan.
Now, wait a minute. He's Jack Benny, the radio comedian. You're Socrates Mulligan.
I am?
Well, certainly you are. What does it say on your birth certificate?
Molly Mulligan. My mother wanted a girl.
Look, Socrates, Mr. Benny is trying to find a singer for his radio program.
Oh, a singer. In the blue of the night, to meet the goal of the day, to Sunday, Monday. Oh, would you rather be a Tuesday?
Wait a minute, Mr. Mulligan. Something tells me you're a great admirer of Bing Crosby.
I always eat his cheese.
Well, look. While you're talking to us, would you mind taking it out of your mouth?
Yes, Socrates. What about the singer?
Oh, I'm nuts about Bing. I eat his cheese for breakfast, cheese for lunch, and cheese for dinner.
Well, that's a lot of cheese, but Mr. Benny's looking for a singer.
Oh, there's only one singer, Bing Crosby. I got 200 of Bing's records inside.
200 of Crosby's records?
Yeah, and they're all the same song. Mammy, little baby loves you, something, and the something. Mammy, little baby loves you, something, and the bread. Oh, mammy, little baby loves you.
Wait a minute. Look, what do you do with all that shortening bread?
With cheese, it's delicious.
Allen's Alley, this whole thing is hopeless.
Well, don't give up now, Jack. Let's see what happens here.
Hi-ho all, I'll start my chore. Falstaff's here with poems galore.
Falstaff, this is Jack Benny.
Well, you're just in time, Mr. Benny. I've written some new odes. Have you heard, the rose has gone from your cheeks, darling, but your neck still looks like a stem?
No.
Or perhaps my mother's a bird in a gilded cage, since they painted the bars of her cell.
No.
Or the Siamese twins are going screwy. One's voting for Roosevelt, the other's for Dewey.
Well, that's done it, Falstaff. Mr. Benny isn't interested in your poetry. He's just trying to find a singer for his program.
Precisely why I am here. I have written a poem.
You've written a poem about my problem, Falstaff?
Yes, it's called The Reason.
How does it go?
Mr. Benny, you're haggard and worried as you start your radio season. You wonder why you can't get a singer. I think I can tell you the reason. Other programs have no singer problems, so you know something's radically wrong when all radio rings with fine voices and your show boasts nary a song. The reason you can't get a singer, I'll be frank, Mr. B, here is why. A singer won't work for just LSMFT. You've got to pay MONEY.
No use, Fred. These people didn't help me at all.
Well, I tried. I'm sorry, Falstaff. Thanks just the same.
Well, you gentlemen must have had a long journey. Wouldst join me in a cup of tea?
Wouldst?
Good. This way, gentlemen. Oh, Jeeves, please serve some tea. 2 for these gentlemen and 1 for me.
Your order, sir, will be up in a minute. Do you want it straight or do you want something in it?
Rochester Van Jones, what are you doing here?
Mr. Falstaff gave me a job writing poems.
What?
Have you heard? Take that handkerchief out of my brother's mouth, officer. He can't go along with a gag.
No, I haven't. Besides, I'm not looking for a poet. I'm looking for a singer.
A singer? Well, why did you say so? I'll be seeing you in all the old familiar places when you pay me higher wages all year through.
Rochester!
I'll find you in the morning.
Rochester!
And when the night is through.
Rochester! Now cut that on. Come on, hold right now. Come on, Fred, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jack Benny again. Last Friday, October 27th, was Navy Day, and I had planned sort of a little speech about it.
But after reading the headlines in the newspapers about the job our Navy is doing in the South Pacific, I decided to throw my speech away because anything I might say would be insignificant. There's just one thing, however. Our men are out there fighting while I'm talking to you now. Navy Day means that we here at home must continue to back those men up by sticking to our wartime jobs and giving through the many channels at our disposal. Thank you very much.
Jack will be back in just a minute. But first, my good friends, L.A. Speed Riggs and Kenneth Delmar.
Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. Remember that, ladies and gentlemen. Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. The riper, the naturally milder Lucky Strike tobacco. Yes, Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. So smoke the smoke tobacco experts smoke. Lucky Strike. So round, so firm, so fully packed. So free and easy on the draw.
The famous tobacco auctioneers heard on tonight's program are Mr. L.A. Speed Riggs of Goldsboro, North Carolina, and Mr. F.E. Boone of Lexington, Kentucky.
Sold American.
This is Basil Rysdale speaking for Lucky Strike. LSMFT, LSMFT, LSMFT.
A friendly suggestion. For your own real deep-down smoking enjoyment, smoke the smoke tobacco expert smoke. Lucky Strike.
I want to thank Martha Tilton and Fred Allen and all of Allen. Gee, I hate to thank Allen. I have to, though, I guess, huh? And all of Allen's Alley for being here on our show tonight. Good night, everybody.
This is the National Broadcasting Company.
J-E-L-L-O. The Jell-O program starring Jack Benny with Mary Livingston and Phil Harris and his orchestra. The orchestra opens the program with I've Taken a Fancy to You from In Old Chicago. With all its different holidays, February is certainly a party month, and tomorrow is St. Valentine's Day, a swell excuse to give the family something special for dessert. And for that something special, give them Jell-O, molded in gay, fancy shapes. For Jell-O goes with the party spirit every time. First, because it's so festive-looking with clear, bright colors that dress up any meal. And second, because it's so luscious tasting, with delicious, extra-rich fruit flavor that puts everybody in a cheerful mood. But there's still another reason why Jell-O is tops for parties. It's quick setting, easy to prepare, you can't go wrong. Just be sure to get genuine Jell-O when you buy, for there is only one Jell-O, and only Jell-O brings you that extra-rich fruit flavor. Look for the big red letters on the box. They spell Jell-O. That was I've Taken a Fancy to You, played by the orchestra. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we bring you America's latest fashion plate, that Beau Brummel of Beverly Hills, Jack Benny.
Thank you. Hello again. This is Jack Benny talking. And say, Don, thanks for that nice build-up you just gave me. My goodness, what's come over you?
Well, Jack, I read in the paper just the other day that the Tailors of America selected you as one of the 10 best-dressed men in the country.
Oh, they did? Well, I didn't know that. Are you sure, Don?
Oh, yes, certainly. It was quite a story.
Sure, I read it, too. It was in all the papers. It was, Phil? Gee, I'd like to see it. Have you got a clipping of it?
Yes, and so have you.
Well, all right, fellas. I was just trying to be modest, that's all. But it's true. I was selected as one of the 10 best-dressed men in the country. I came in second.
Oh, who was first?
Clark Gable. You know, Don, politics.
Oh.
The only way I can figure it.
Now, wait a minute, Jack. Wait a minute. Gable looks marvelous in clothes. In the first place, he's much thinner than you are.
Oh, no, he's not, Don. We're exactly the same weight. Only mine is distributed a little differently. But we have about the same physique.
Go on, if David was standing in a barrel, he'd have a better figure than you have.
Well, first place, he never stands in a barrel. I don't know. I know what's the matter with you, Phil. You're just jealous because you weren't on the list.
I'm not jealous. I just can't understand it, that's all.
Oh.
I dress as well as you do. Probably weller.
Weller? Now, you can do gooder than that. You dress as well as I do. Look at that coat you've got on right now.
What's the matter with it?
What's the matter with it? Looks like a combination salad with patched pockets. Oh, hello, Mary.
Hello, Jack. Congratulations.
Thanks, Mary. I wish you'd have been here a minute ago, though. Phil can't understand why the tailors of America picked me as one of the best-dressed men.
Well, I can.
Certainly.
Half of your relatives are pants pressers.
That's so? You're just making that up. Say, Mary, take a peek at Phil and get a load of that coat he's wearing. Isn't that corny? Oh, it's a corny one, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know. It's not half as loud as the one I saw you wearing yesterday.
Well, that's different, Mary. That happens to be my polo coat.
Polo coat? What do you do, ride on a zebra?
It'll make you any happier, yes. But you know what kills me from the attitude of this gang? You think I never knew anything about style. Let me tell you something, fellas. I'm coming out with a new suit in about 3 weeks that'll knock your eye out. And I don't want you to copy it either, Phil.
What kind of a suit is it?
Well, it's a double-breasted English drape model with a new zipper vest. Oh, it's the last word in suit.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good, Jack. What color is it?
Well, it's a sort of a fudge brown. Oh, it's beautiful.
A fudge brown?
Yes.
Is it plain or with nuts?
Plain. I'm going to look swell in it, too. It fits so snug it has a 32-inch waistline.
What are you going to do with your stomach?
Well, naturally, Phil, when I tighten my belt, my stomach will go up to where my chest is.
Then what are you going to do with your chest?
Well, I'm not going to have my girl's name tattooed on it like you have.
You would if you didn't have hooray for Waukegan there.
Well, what if I have? Now, look, fellas, let's drop all this talk about clothes. Just because I get a little recognition once in a while, everybody here has to turn green with envy. Now, let's change the subject. Oh, hello, Kenny.
Hello, Jack. Congratulations.
Thanks, Kenny, but I've heard enough about my clothes, so forget it.
I'm talking about your birthday.
My birthday? Oh, yes, tomorrow is my birthday. February the 14th. I forgot all about it.
Well, congratulations. Well, a happy birthday.
Well, sure, thanks, though. Yes, sir, I was a little Valentine. Gee, funny how it slipped my mind.
Well, it didn't slip mine. I brought a cake for you, Jack. Wait till I get it.
A cake? Well, that was thoughtful, Kenny.
Here you are, Jack.
Now, thanks. Say, that is a beautiful cake. It has such nice decorations.
Yeah, I hope I guessed right. I put 50 candles on it.
50 candles?
Oh, I got more in my pocket.
Oh, you have? Well, keep them in your pocket.
All right, but I better blow them out.
50 candles. I'm not 50 years old. I'm not 45. I'm not even 40.
Hurry up, Jack. You'll be late for school.
Now, wait a minute, Mary. You haven't worn rompers for some time either, you know.
On the level, Jack, is tomorrow really your birthday?
Yes, Don, it is.
Well. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're planning to celebrate Jack's birthday tomorrow by having a little party, top it off with tempting, delicious Jell-O. It is economical and easy to make and has that extra rich fruit flavor.
Well, thanks, Don. That was a lovely gesture. And now, folks, Phil Harris will... Wait a minute. Come in.
Telegram for Jack Benny.
Right here, boy. Thanks. Oh, wait a minute. Here's a tip for you.
Say, this must be your birthday.
Who's the wire from, Mary?
Just a second, Jack. Oh, Jack, it's from your father.
My father? What does he say?
He says, Dear son, congratulations on your 25th birthday. I couldn't afford a telegram then.
Good old Dad. He never forgets a face. Play, Phil. Education, played by the orchestra. And now, ladies and gentlemen...
Wait a minute, Jack. That number was played by Phil Harris in the orchestra. Why don't you mention the conductor?
Well, they know it wasn't Toscanini. Anyway, Phil, you have a distinctive style of playing. You couldn't be confused with any other band.
I couldn't, eh?
No. You have the only orchestra in the world where the drums carry the melody. And now, folks...
Jack, now that Kenny gave you a cake, are you going to throw a little party tonight?
Well, I would, Don, but I have to rehearse tonight with my leading lady for my new Paramount picture. I'm going over to Francisca Gall's house.
Oh, are we?
No, Phil, you're not going this time. And say, Mary, I wish you'd run through my lines with me, will you, before I go over there? I'd like to brush up on my part.
Okay, Jack.
Now, here's the script. You read Francisca's part, and I'll read mine. Here you are. Your name is Julia, and I'm Andre.
Andre?
Yes. All right, Mary, let's go. You don't mind if we go through this, do you, fellas?
No, go right ahead, Andre.
All right, Mary. Now, the door opens, see, and I walk in. You're sitting there, and I walk in. Good evening, Julia. I'm sorry I kept you waiting. Come on, Mary. I'm trying to rehearse. Good evening, Julia. I'm sorry I kept you waiting.
Oh, Andre, my love, I'm so glad to see you.
See you. Now, stop kidding, Mary, and help me with this. Well, darling, I've come for the last time to ask you to marry me. You've toyed with my affections long enough. There's a limit to my patience, Julia. You know our bargain when I saved your father from ruin? Well, the time has come. And whether you love me or not, you're stuck with me. Well, what are you laughing at?
Paramount, they're stuck too.
Oh, Mary, I can't rehearse with you. You're not giving me anything. You're not putting any feeling into it.
He's right, Miss Livingston. When Andre comes through the door, you should be a little more emotional.
Oh, go away. Come on, Mary, let's try it again. Now.
Look, Jack, look.
What?
It's Robert Taylor.
Robert Taylor? Right in the middle. Why, Bob, I didn't know you were standing there watching us. Where'd you drop in from?
Well, I was sitting out front watching your show, and you seem to be having a little trouble with that scene, so I thought I'd come up and offer a suggestion or two.
Well, it's awfully nice of you, Bob. I'm always glad to see a kibitzer. But really, I don't need help.
Might be too late at that.
Oh. You're sharp there.
Now, look, Jack, the reason Miss Livingston did not respond properly was because you were not convincing as a lover.
Well. How do you like that for crust? What do you think I was doing up here, knitting a doily?
No, look, Jack. All I'm trying to tell you is that your scene lacked sincerity. In other words, what you said was not believable.
Oh, it was not believable. Well, next time I'll take an oath before I read my lines. Believable.
You better take a lifesaver, too. You've been eating onions.
I have not.
Well, Jack, I'm sorry I intruded, so I'll just run along.
No, Bob, no, I'm glad you came up. Say, I'm always open for suggestions, even if I don't need them. You know, Bob, I've been an actor for a good many years.
I appreciate that.
And furthermore, if you read the papers, and I think you do, you may have come across an article this week stating that I am one of the 10 best-dressed men in the country.
Yes, I saw that, Jack.
Yeah.
Say, do you mind if I tell you something?
No, go right ahead.
Well, Jack, take that suit you're wearing right now.
Yes?
Listen, I gave a better one than that to my gardener, and he refused it.
Well, if my gardener ever did a thing like that, I'd hit him right over the head with a petunia. Well, Bob, so much for the ribbing anyway. To tell you the truth, I'm really glad you came up. Now that you're here, I want you to meet the members of my cast.
It's about time.
Yeah. Bob, this is Mary Livingston.
Hello, Mary. I'm delighted to meet you.
Well, thanks, Mr. Taylor. I mean, Robert. I mean, Bob.
Mary, you don't have to be so nervous.
Oh, gee whiz.
You know, Mary, I must say you've handed me a lot of laughs, and I think you're just as charming in person as you are on the radio.
Well, thanks. And, well, I think you're just as charming as I am.
Oh, don't mind her, Bob. She's so excited, you know. And now I want you to meet...
Wait a minute, Jack. Mr. Taylor.
Yes, what is it, Mary?
Well, if a certain person asks me to go out tonight, I won't think you're a bit fresh.
Oh, all right. And, Bob, I'd like to have you meet our young tenor, Kenny Baker.
How are you, Kenny? I'm glad to know you.
Gee, if I'd have known you were coming, I'd have baked you another cake.
Why, Kenny.
You know, Mr. Taylor, I'm in pictures, too.
Yes, I know you are, Kenny. I've seen you in a lot of them, and I think you're doing a swell job.
Yes, sir. You better watch out for me. I'm dynamite.
Oh, don't show off. And, Bob, this is our announcer, Don Wilson.
Hello, Don. Glad to see you.
Well, how are you, Bob? You know, I was just thinking of you this morning when I was drinking a cup of Maxwell House coffee.
You were? Well, now that's a coincidence because I was thinking of you last night over a dish of Jell-O.
Well, that's the best we could do with that, folks. And, Bob, this is our orchestra leader.
Oh, I know, Phil. Hiya, Phil, dear boy. It's good to see you again.
Hiya, Bobby. Did we have fun the other night or not?
Yes, sir. And by the way, Phil, thanks for getting me that date. It was mighty nice of you.
What? Phil got you a date?
Yeah, man.
Well, of all things. Say, I hope it wasn't the girl he got for me, Dolores Del Schmutz.
No, this was her sister. They call her Sugar.
Oh, Sugar Del Schmutz. Well, Bob, now that you've met my cast and the Del Schmutzes, I want to tell you that I saw the preview of your new picture the other night, A Yank at Oxford, and I thought it was one of the best things you've ever done.
Thank you, Jack. I'm glad you liked it.
By the way, Bob, what was the first big picture you ever made? You know, the one that you think started you off with a bang.
Well, Jack, about 3 years ago, I made a picture called Broadway Melody of 1936 with Eleanor Powell, Una Merkel, Sid Silvers, Buddy Ebsen, and June Knight.
Oh, yes, I saw that. It was very good, too. Say, wait a minute. I was in that picture. Why, certainly.
You were, Jack?
Yes, I was. I played Mary, you saw Broadway Melody. What was I in it?
Miss Cass.
No, I mean the character. Oh, I remember, Bob. I was the Broadway columnist you punched on the jaw 3 times.
Oh, yes, I remember. Hey, that was fun, wasn't it?
Yes. I'll say it was fun. Fred Allen saw the picture 8 times. Well, that's what you call fun, huh?
Oh, what if I did punch you on the jaw? I didn't hit you so hard.
Not much. Listen, Bob, that was 3 years ago. And I've got a swivel tooth that's still whirling around. But at that, Bob, I hope we do make another picture together. Maybe I can kick you around next time, huh?
Well, you never can tell. Well, Jack, I think I'll run along now. I don't want to take up any more of your time.
Now, wait a minute, Bob. Wait a minute. You offered to help me out in my little dramatic scene here, and I'm going to hold you to it. You don't mind, do you, Bob?
No, not at all.
I didn't ask you, Mary. Not at all. Do you mind, Bob?
No, Jack, I'll be glad to.
Okay, we'll do it right after Kenny sings a song. Go ahead, Kenny. Wait a minute. Come in.
Mr. Benny?
Yes?
Is Robert Taylor really on your program tonight?
Yes, he is.
Then you won't need me. Goodbye.
Oh, that guy, he drives me crazy.
Say, what does he want anyway?
A toupee, but I'm not going to buy him one.
For me to be with you, for that new moon over the old mill has a way, it seems, of making dreams come true. Day is done and night is falling, whippoorwills are sweetly calling me to the old mill street. I will meet you by the willow. Once again your arms will fill me. The while I dream, there's a new moon over the old mill. Tonight's the night for me to be with you. For that new moon over the old mill has a way, it seems, of making dreams come true. We'll kiss at every turn of the mill wheel and linger on the whole night through. There's a new moon over the old and a new love here in my heart for you.
That was, hey, Bob, you take the reins, will you? You're a master of ceremonies, too, now, you know. Go ahead.
All right. That was New Moon from Radio City Rebels, sung by Kenny Baker. And, Kenny, I want to tell you it was swell. It was perfectly thrilling.
Thanks, Mr. Taylor. You know, I wish Jack would say things like that once in a while.
Why, Kenny, what are you talking about? I've said those very words to you every Sunday this year.
Well, I'm getting sick of it.
Oh, you don't know what you want. Say, Bob, how about helping me out with that little love scene now? You know,
Okay, Jack. You and Mary run over those lines again, and I'll kind of give it the once-over.
Fine. Come on, Mary.
Why don't you let me do it with Mr. Taylor and you watch?
Mary, Barbara's listening in. You know, she will. Look, anyway, I'm the one who needs rehearsing.
That's why I don't want to do it with you.
Well, it wouldn't hurt you to help me out. Now, come on. Here's the script. We'll take it from the same entrance.
Now, remember, Jack, put a little fire into it.
Okay, Bob, I gotcha. All right, Mary, I'm coming through the door again. Good evening, Julia. I'm sorry I kept you waiting.
Oh, Andre, my love.
Andre, where's Amos?
Well, I've come for the last time, Julia, to ask you to marry me. You've toyed with my affections long enough. Remember our bargain, Julia, when I saved your father from ruin? Well, the time has come. And whether you love me or not, you're stuck with me. Now, what do you say?
I'll go back to Waukegan.
Walk, there you are, Bob. What's the use of me trying to do anything?
Well, will you let me try it with Mary, Jack? Maybe I can get better results.
I know I will.
Oh, sure. No, I will.
Now, look, Mary. When you and I play this scene, just sit back and relax.
Yes, Bob.
Imagine that we're in a world of our own, drifting on a cloud.
Yes, Bob.
Yes, Bob. Yes, Bob. Yes, Bob. Come on, you two. Show me what you can do.
Quiet, I'm drifting.
Oh, you're drifting, eh?
I am, too.
Kenny!
All right, Mary, I'm coming through the door now. Good evening, Julia. I'm sorry I kept you waiting.
Oh, Andre, my love. Kiss me.
I don't remember that line being in there.
I've come for the last time, Julia, to ask you to marry me.
Kiss me, Andre.
You've toyed with my affections long enough.
Kiss me, Andre. Kiss me.
Don't keep saying that. Kiss me, Andre. It's not in there.
Well, the time has come, and whether you love me or not, you're stuck with me.
Then kiss me, Andre. Kiss me.
My darling.
Mary! I'm the one that's going to play it. It's a fine scene. All right, Mary. You were finally kissed by Robert Taylor. Now what have you got to say?
He can go back to Waukegan, too.
Why, Mary. Mary, didn't you enjoy it?
No, but let's do it again.
Oh, I thought so. Well, Bob, no kidding. I think I did learn something from watching you play that scene with Mary. You gave me a couple of good pointers there. You know?
Well, I hope I didn't embarrass you or anything, Jack.
Oh, no, Bob. No, and I'm very grateful. After all, you're an actor and I'm a comedian. An alleged comedian, anyway. My only serious moments are spent with my violin. I think I've got you stopped there.
Oh, I don't know about that, Jack. You know, I'm somewhat of a musician myself. I play a pretty mean cello.
A cello? Oh, I didn't know that. Isn't that a coincidence? You play the cello and I play the violin.
Guess what they're going to do now, folks?
Mary. Well, Bob, we can borrow a cello and a violin from the boys in the orchestra. Now, how about you and I swinging out on a nice hot tune?
Fine. You know Mighty Like a Rose?
Oh, that's a sizzler. Say, Phil, let us have a violin and a cello, will you?
Not without a deposit.
Now, we're not going to leave the room.
Okay, here you are, boys.
All right. Oh, Don, introduce this number, will you?
Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we now bring you Jack and Bob, those rhythm rascals, who will give you their interpretation of Mighty Like a Rose.
Are you going to start? I'll start. Pretty little flower.
Just play it, Jack.
Oh, by the way, Bob, you were in Europe this summer, weren't you?
Yes, I was, Jack.
Well, tell me, how did you find London?
I asked a policeman.
Oh, Bob.
Yes, Jack?
What goes around a button?
A ghost.
You guessed it the first time. 40, boys, 40. Give it everything, Bob.
That was Mighty Like a Rose with Bum Joke, played by Robert Taylor and Jack Benny.
Thanks, John. And now, folks, is another
Play,
part.
Phil, play.
Oh.
Play. If you want some new and delicious dessert ideas, just take a look at the package of Jell-O chocolate pudding. You'll find some grand suggestions. For instance, you can add toasted nut meats to your chocolate pudding, or half a cup of raisins, or crispy shredded coconut. And we've had lots of letters from women who tell us that Jell-O chocolate pudding makes the most delicious filling for chocolate cream pie they ever tasted. But no matter how you serve it, in a recipe variation or just as is, Jell-O chocolate pudding is a dessert the whole family will love. It's creamy, rich, and smooth and tastes like the old-fashioned homemade kind, for it's made with the same fine, wholesome ingredients. That's why it tastes homemade, so chocolatey and delicious. Jell-O chocolate pudding is quick and easy to prepare. You'll find the simple directions on every package. It sells for the same low price as Jell-O, so ask your grocer tomorrow for Jell-O chocolate pudding.
Well, we're a little late, Bob, but I'll see you next Thursday night on your Maxwell House program. Thanks for coming over. Good night, folks.
Benny Baker appears on the Jell-O program through courtesy of Mervyn LeRoy. This is the National Broadcasting Company.
The Jack Benny Program, transcribed and presented by Lucky Strike, the cigarette that's toasted to taste better.
If you want better taste from your cigarette, Lucky Strike is the brand to get. It's toasted to give you the best taste yet. It's the toasted cigarette.
Friends, this is Don Wilson. If you're not getting all the enjoyment you should be getting from your present cigarette, switch to Lucky Strike and see for yourself how much more real, deep-down smoking enjoyment you get from Lucky's better taste. A Lucky tastes better because it's the cigarette of fine tobacco and it's toasted to taste better. It's toasted is the famous Lucky Strike process that tones up Lucky's fine, naturally good-tasting tobacco to make it taste even better, cleaner, fresher, smoother. Yes, find out for yourself. Buy a carton of better-tasting Lucky Strike. The Lucky Strike program starring Jack Benny with Mary Livingston, Rochester, Dennis Day, Bob Crosby, and yours truly, Don Wilson. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight Jack Benny does another television show, but right now it's radio time. So let's go out to Jack's house in Beverly Hills. As we look in, Rochester, with the help of his best friend Roy, is cleaning up the house after Christmas.
Jingle bells, jingle bells,
jingle all the way.
Oh, what fun it is to ride
in a one-horse open sleigh. Now, Roy, if you'll gather up all the wrapping paper, I'll pick up the ribbons and twine.
Okay. Say, Rochester, I noticed that a lot of these boxes that Mr. Benny's gifts came in still have the price tag on them.
Oh, those? Those are gifts from the people who work for him.
Why do they leave the price tags on them?
It saves about 6 months of arguments.
Now, here's a box that hasn't been opened yet.
I know lots of people haven't come by to pick up their presents. Put it in the pile behind the tree.
Okay.
Careful you don't tip it.
Yeah, don't worry. Say, Rochester, what's that little package lying on top of the pile?
Let's see. Oh, that's Mr. Frank Remley's gift.
And what's the big package on the bottom?
That's Mr. Remley.
Why is he gift wrapped?
He keeps better that way.
Say, Rochester, what did Mr. Benny get from his neighbors, Mr. and Mrs. Ronald Coleman?
They gave him that chair over there in the corner.
Gee, that doesn't look like much of a gift. The chair looks so dull and drab.
I know, but it gets mighty lively when you plug it in.
You mean...
Yeah, that thing hanging over the top ain't no reading lamp.
Rochester, you're kidding, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. Say, Roch, next week is New Year's Eve. You got any plans?
Yeah, I got a date with Susie.
Say, that reminds me. Susie spoke to me about you the other night.
She did?
Yeah. She says that you two have been going together so long, she's kind of disappointed that you haven't proposed to her yet.
Well, Roy, I've thought about it a lot. Well, I've been with Mr. Benny so long, I'm a confirmed bachelor. I've picked up too many of his ways.
Yeah, but you ought to think about getting married. You know, you're not getting any younger.
I'm not getting any older either. That's something else I picked up from Mr. Benny.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Mr. Benny keeps rolling along like Old Man River. Say, how old is he really, Rochester?
That's something I'll never tell anyone.
Well, I know he's not 39. Can't you at least give me a hint about how old he is?
Well, all I'll say is, if they do his story on This Is Your Life, it'll have to be an hour program.
Man, what a spectacular that'll make with Indians and everything.
Good morning, Rochester.
Oh, good morning, boy.
Merry Christmas, Roy.
Merry Christmas to you, too, Mr. Benny.
Would you like some breakfast, boy?
No, it's so late and I'm quite hungry. What can you fix me for lunch?
Well, I can get you some sliced turkey, cranberry sauce, candied sweet potatoes, turkey dressing, and gravy.
Is that what's left over from Christmas dinner?
That's what's left over from Thanksgiving.
Do you want me to answer the door, Mr. Benny?
No, Roy, I'll go. You help Rochester. Jingle bells, dum bum bum dum dum dee dee.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Benny. Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Well, Joey and Stevie, my little beavers. Merry Christmas, boys.
Mr. Benny, it is our pleasure, as the duly selected representatives of the Beverly Hills Beavers Club, to come here and present you with this gift for which we all chipped in and bought you as a token of our esteem.
Oh, boys, this is very touching. Of all the many nice things that happened to me this Christmas, this is the nicest. Come on in while I open it. Oh, gee, a pair of hairbrushes. God, isn't that nice?
I thought it was stupid, but they voted against me.
Well, boys, come on in the next room. I have a gift for all the beavers.
Gee, thanks. That's swell.
By the way, Mr. Benny, don't forget your promise to come over to the Beavers' annual party we're giving this Friday night.
Oh, I'll be there.
You know, this year we're going to have girls, and we're going to dance with them and play spin the bottle in post office.
Gee, I bet you can hardly wait.
Yeah, I want to see what's so great about it.
You'll see, you'll see.
Yes, you will, Stevie. Well, here you are, boys. A present from me to the Beavers.
Gosh, a printing press. And what a big one. Boy, the Beavers will love this present, because now we can print our own newspaper and bulletins and circulars.
Yeah, and maybe next year we'll even be able to make Christmas cards.
First hallmark, now them. Oh, well. Merry Christmas, boys.
Merry Christmas, Miss Benny.
Goodbye.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Benny, at our last meeting, we decided to raise the dues next year to 10 cents a week.
10 cents a week?
I thought it was stupid, but they voted against me.
Well, I'm going to use my veto. Goodbye, kids.
Goodbye.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Gosh, those kids are cute.
Say, boss, what's this Christmas package doing up on the mantel? It has no name on it.
Let me see it. Oh, my goodness, I forgot to deliver it. I better do that right now.
Who's it for?
Ed, the man who guards my vault. I'll take it to him right now. I'm going down to my vault, Rochester, and I'll be right back if there are any calls for me. Out across the bridge over the moat. Gosh, look at those alligators. They make wonderful guards. Especially this one right under the bridge. Hey, what's that swimming behind her? Oh, my goodness, I must call Luella Parsons. She's had a blessed event. Isn't that cute? Now I got to get into my vault.
there? Friend or foe?
Friend.
What's the password?
Cleaner, fresher, smoother.
Oh, it's you, Mr. Benny.
Yes, it's me, Ed.
How nice. Did you come to put some money in the vault or to take some out?
Neither, Ed. This is a social visit. It's Christmas.
Christmas?
Yes. And next week, it'll be New Year's.
Gosh, another year's gone by already.
That's right, Ed. It'll soon be 1955.
19?
Yes, Ed. Now, I just came down to give you your Christmas present.
My, this is exciting. May I open it?
I wish you would.
Oh, gosh, just what I've always wanted. An umbrella.
Yes, it'll come in handy in case a pipe ever breaks. Well, I gotta get back, Ed. See you soon.
Goodbye.
Gee, that Ed is always so nice and pleasant. Never complains or anything. I think the next time I come down, I'll lengthen his chain. Oh, Rochester, were there any calls for me?
No, but while you were down in the vault, Malin Merrick, your musical arranger, came in. He's waiting for you in the den.
Oh, I'll see what he wants. Now, hello, Malin.
Merry Christmas, Jack.
Same to you.
Jack, the reason I came over is your producer suggested that we do this tune on the show this week, and I wanted to see if you'd like it.
Let me see the music. Well, it's topical. What do you think?
I'm not sure. Hum it to me.
Da-da-dum, da-da-dum, da-dum, ding, da-dum. You know, Malin, you'd save yourself a lot of trips over here if you'd learn to read music. Believe me.
Well, I would, but I don't want the boys in the band to think I've gone hi-hat.
Well, that reminds me, Malin. I wish you'd tell the boys that from now on, whenever we do a broadcast, not to bring their friends and have them sit up there with them on the bandstand.
Oh, they're not friends. They're parole officers.
That's what I mean. See if you can do something about it, will you? Excuse me, Malin. I have to answer the door. Jingle bells, something, dum.
Merry Christmas, Jack.
Merry Christmas, Don. Come on in.
Oh, Merry Christmas, Malin.
Same to you, Don. Did you get a lot of presents this year?
I'll say I got the greatest collection of wild ties and gaudy sport shirts you've ever seen. Gosh, I'll be busy all next week exchanging gifts.
Me too. People certainly send you silly things, don't they?
Yeah, unless they know you very well. Like my wife. She's the one person who gave me a useful gift.
What'd she give you?
A side of beef.
No.
Yes.
Don, a whole side of beef? Were you able to get it in your freezer?
I don't have a freezer, so I made a sandwich.
Your front lawn must look like an elephant's graveyard.
Oh, say, Jack, here, I brought this over for you. It's a record of a song by Dennis Day.
A record?
Yeah, I dropped by his house, and he has a cold, and he asked me to bring this over so you could hear it.
Gee, I hope he feels all right.
No, he'll be okay.
Good, let's hear the song. Put it on the phonograph now.
Okay. Hey, Dennis's cold is worse than I thought.
Don, you forgot to wind it up. Now go ahead.
Okay.
Better, I got a new one.
The girl that I marry will have to be as soft and pink as a nursery. The girl I call my own will wear satins and laces and smell of cologne. Her nails will will be polished, and in her hair she'll wear a gardenia, and I'll be there instead of flitting. I'll be sitting next to her, and she'll purr like a kitten. A doll I can carry, the girl that I marry must be. Her nails will be polished, and in her hair she'll wear a gardenia, and I'll be there. Instead of flitting, I'll be sitting next to her, and she'll purr like a kitten. A doll I can carry, the girl that I marry must be.
Sounded real swell. It's the same. The kid has a cold.
Say, why don't the three of us go over and visit Dennis and cheer him up? Huh?
I'd love to, but I've got work to do.
I'm just over there, Jack, but I'll walk part of the way back with you. It's on my way home.
Okay.
Shall I answer the phone, boss?
No, I'll get it. You just keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks, I'm resting.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Benny. This is Gertrude, the CBS telephone operator.
Oh, is someone trying to reach me around the studio?
Now, this isn't business. I called to thank you for the lovely Christmas present you gave me. It was very original.
Well, I knew you had earrings and bracelets and beads and a lot of jewelry.
So you gave me a jar to keep them in.
Yeah, but first eat the mayonnaise. It's delicious.
Anyway, Mr. Benny, it isn't the gift that counts. It's the sentiment behind it. That's why Mabel and I like you. You treat us like human beings. Most people aren't nice to us at all.
Oh, now, wait a minute, Gertrude. You don't go talking like that. No wonder you and Mabel have inferiority complexes.
We haven't any complexes. We are inferior.
Oh.
Well, thanks again and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, too, Gertrude. Okay, Don, let's go. Hey, where's Malin?
He went out while you were talking on the phone.
Oh, well, Rochester, I'll be back in time for dinner.
Mr. Benny.
Huh?
Did you forget to thank Mr. Wilson for the gift he gave you?
Oh, I'm glad you reminded me. Don, I want to thank you for that lovely sunbeam toaster you gave me.
You're welcome, Jack. I was wondering if you needed one.
Need one? Before we got that, we used to toast our bread with genuine sunbeams.
Never mind. Come on, Don. I'll be back in time for dinner, Rochester.
It's such a nice day for this time of year.
It certainly is. And I love to walk, especially on a sunny day.
Oh, Jack, look at that beautiful bird on your lawn.
Ah, look, he's hopping over to us.
Come on, Bertie. Come here. What's that, Bertie?
Well, what do you know? He said LSMFT.
That's right, Bertie. Lucky Strike means fine tobacco.
Say, you're a smart bird. I'll be darned.
Hey, wait a minute, Jack. Wait a minute. I want to try something. Bertie, listen to this. If you want better taste from your cigarette, Lucky Strike is the brand to get. It's toasted to give you the best taste yet. It's the toasted cigarette.
Oh, this is amazing. Look, he's flying away.
You think he'll come back again?
Only if he needs work. That's the only bird I've ever seen with a mustache. Well, I better hurry over to Dennis Day's house.
Say, Mother. Gee, Mother, I wish I could get rid of this cold.
Well, if you'd only take this medicine, son, it would help you a lot.
But I don't like that medicine. Are you sure it's good?
Certainly. When I was a working girl, I always used to take it.
Did you have a lot of colds then?
All the time.
I guess that was on account of where you worked.
That's right. The only time I ever got any fresh air and sunshine was when John L. Lewis called a strike.
Gee, Mother, I don't feel like taking that medicine because...
Dennis, let me feel your head and see if you have any temperature.
Do I have any?
Well, it is a little warm around the point.
I'll probably be up in a day or so.
Son, shall I get you another hot water bottle?
No, thanks. I already drank 3 of them, and I don't feel any better.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Dennis. You were supposed to put them on your feet.
Now she tells me.
Oh, there's someone at the door.
Hello, Mrs. Day. Merry Christmas.
What do you want?
Well, I've come to cheer Dennis up.
You couldn't cheer up a laughing hyena.
Well, for your information, Mrs. Day, a laughing hyena doesn't really laugh. What sounds like laughter is just a peculiarity of the hyena's vocal cords.
Well, it takes one to know one.
Look, Mrs. Day, I didn't come over here to...
Hello, Mr. Benny. I'm in the bedroom.
Hello, Dennis. How'd you get your cold?
Oh, last night I went out all over town singing Christmas carols.
Gee, Dennis, it's awfully stuffy in here. Shall I open a window?
You can't. I nailed them all shut because I walk in my sleep.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. One night last week I walked all over town. I finally wound up in the Brown Derby. Boy, was I embarrassed.
Well, I should imagine with all those people there and you in your pajamas.
Who wears pajamas?
Gosh, that must have been awful.
Yeah, Gus, the manager, threw me out because I didn't have a tie on.
Oh, well, I don't blame him.
Here, Dennis, I brought you some soup.
Mrs. Day, that's a hot water bottle.
He likes it that way.
Well, I better be going. Goodbye, Dennis.
Goodbye, Mr. Benny.
Oh, by the way, Dennis, you haven't thanked me yet for the Christmas present I gave you.
You call that a Christmas gift?
Look, Mrs.
My
Day.
Dennis has been with you over 15 years. And after all that time, you gave him a ticket for a lousy 89-cent car wash.
Well, tell him to use it on Saturday. It's $1.25 there. Anyway, it's not the gift that counts. It's the sentiment behind it.
I'll let you know about sentiment. You wouldn't give Arthur Godfrey a tea bag if he was stranded on the Mojave Desert with a cup of hot water.
Now, just a minute, Mrs. Day. You listen to me.
I'm not listening to anybody. One more word out of you, and I'll put black circles around those baby blue eyes of yours.
Oh, you will, eh?
Hit him, Mom.
What?
Our television set is broken, and I haven't seen a good fight in weeks.
Well, I settled it. I came over here out of the goodness of my heart. I wanted to cheer up Dennis because the poor kid is sick. And all I get out of it is insult.
How? Right in the kisser.
I'm very fond of Dennis, Mrs. Day, and I've been very good to him all these years. And you should be the last one.
Shut up!
That settles it. I'm going home.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Jack will be back in a minute to tell you about his television program, which goes on at 7 p.m. tonight over the CBS television network. But first, here's a word for anyone who enjoys a good cigarette.
If you want better taste from your cigarette, Lucky Strike is the brand to get. It's toasted to give you the best taste yet. It's the toasted cigarette. They taste fine. Tobacco is light. Tobacco is mild. Tobacco too. And it's toasted. Yes, it's toasted. Because the toasting brings the flavor right through. So to get better taste from your cigarette, Lucky Strike is the brand to get. It's toasted to give you the best taste yet. It's the toasted cigarette.
I guess everybody knows Robert Montgomery was for years a famous movie star, and now he's a star in television. Matter of fact, his TV show is sponsored by Lucky Strike. He told folks that he didn't have to smoke Luckies for that reason, but he does anyway. Let me give you his own words on the subject. I smoked Luckies and have for years. I like the way they taste. Yep, those are Robert Montgomery's own words, and they sure make a lot of sense. Luckies do taste better. They taste better because LSMFT, Lucky Strike, means fine tobacco. Fine, light, naturally mild tobacco. And then that fine tobacco is toasted. Yes, it's toasted to taste better. It's toasted. The famous Lucky Strike process tones up Lucky's naturally mild, good-tasting tobacco to make it taste even better, cleaner, fresher, smoother. So the very next time you buy cigarettes, friends, be happy. Go Lucky. Make your next carton Lucky Strike. Remember, it's toasted to taste better.
Who's there?
It's me, Rochester.
How's Dennis Day?
Oh, he's all right.
Want me to get you something to eat?
No, I don't feel hungry. Gosh, I don't know what to do. I think I'll just sit here and watch television. Turn it on, will you, please?
Okay.
From Television City in Hollywood, the Jack Benny program presented by Lucky Strike.
Oh, my goodness, that's me. I'm supposed to be on TV in a few seconds. So long, Rochester. Gee, I don't want to miss any of my show. I'm going to be so good tonight. See you in a minute, folks.
The Jack Benny Show tonight was written by Milt Josephsberg, John Tackerberry, Hal Goldman, Al Gordon, and produced and transcribed by Hilliard Marks.
Filter smokers, true tobacco taste, real filtration, famous Tareyton quality. They're all yours when you smoke Filter Tip Tareyton. Filter Tip Tareyton gives you all the full, rich taste of Tareyton's quality tobacco and real filtration, too. Because Filter Tip Tareyton incorporates activated charcoal, renowned for its unusual powers of selective filtration. Look for the red, white, and blue stripes on the package. They identify Filter Tip Tareyton, the best in filtered smoking.
The Jack Benny program is brought to you by the American Tobacco Company, America's leading manufacturer of cigarettes.
Now for the winner of the World Telegram Radio Editor's Poll, Jack Benny. Thank you, Lloyd. I didn't expect that. Hello again. This is Jack Benny talking, and am I happy? Mary Livingston is in Miami, Florida, and I won't be annoyed this week. I just got back from my hometown where I celebrated my birthday. We had a grand party, and you should have seen the presents I gave my relatives for my birthday. Oh, they were just beautiful. Oh, we'll let you, Jack. Oh, why go into that? You know, a man is as old as he looks. So you're 55, huh? I get it. No, Frank, I'm nowhere near that. I may look that old to you, but it's because I don't live right, that's all.
What do you mean you don't live right?
Well, I go to bed at 9 o'clock on weekdays, and I don't drink or smoke or go to nightclubs. I don't see bad company.
Oh, what's wrong with that?
Yeah, well, you don't call that living right, do you?
Say, Jack, you know my grandfather took care of himself just like you're doing, and he lived to be 103.
What for? That was good, wasn't it?
I don't know, but the poor fellow's gone now.
Oh, that's too bad, Frank. How did it happen?
Well, when he was 98, he started running around, and it just got him, that's all.
Oh, well, some of those kids just won't listen. I know how it is. I brought up two grandfathers myself, and I just couldn't keep them out of the cotton garden. And I couldn't take the hidey-ho out of them, you know?
I do, Jack. But how about going ahead with the program and stop all this reminiscing?
Oh, all right, yeah. Say, Roy, did you hear any of the other programs tonight?
Yes, Jack, every one of them.
Well, I mean, were they anything like ours? I mean, did they say or do anything that we're going to do?
Not a thing, Jack.
Well, that's fine. Then I have nothing to worry about. You know, after all, we're on very late, and we have to be careful not to repeat jokes. Anyway, here's a brand new story I have for you folks tonight. A man got on a bus the other day.
Wait a minute.
And after riding...
Wait a minute. Eddie Cantor told that tonight.
Wait a minute. You mean the one about the man getting on the bus?
Yes.
Well, I don't need that one anyway. Here's another little story I picked up in Chicago the other day. An Irishman, a Scotsman, and an Italian were sitting in a tap room.
Hey, wait a minute. Is that the story where the Italian and the Irishman discover they have no money? And...
Yes, that's it.
For heaven's sake, Joe Penner told that on his program.
I see. Well, Lloyd, I'm glad we're not conflicting with anyone. I mean, it's good. Anyway, here's a joke that I know is new. I mean, you can't fool me under. Now, listen. A man who stuttered asked the boy where the post office was. And the boy said...
Wait a minute. So that's a new story, huh? Well, Freddie Allen told it last week.
The same joke?
Yes, in the same post office.
It's too bad our program doesn't go on at 6 a.m. Well, here's a joke I know that hasn't been used. I wrote it myself. Now, listen. There was a cross-eyed judge examining three fellows, see? And the cross-eyed judge...
Hello, everybody. Hello, Jack. When did you get back from Chicago?
Yesterday.
Why? No. I mean, did you have a nice trip?
Yeah, now listen, Parker. There was a cross-eyed judge.
There always was.
Oh, yeah? And what program did you hear that?
Team Cut.
Hello, everybody. Hiya, Frankie. Hello, you.
Oh, right. Now, what's this? Who are you?
Mary Livingston sent me over to take her place.
Oh, Mary Livingston sent you over. Well, this is a surprise. I mean, what do you do?
I'm fine. What do you do?
I didn't say not. I didn't say how do you do. I said what do you do?
Well, I sing, dance, wash dishes, mind babies, and I imitate God.
A versatile little girl. Are you related to Miss Livingston?
No, but my father is.
Oh, your father. What is he, an uncle or a cousin?
Janitor.
A janitor.
Yes. And have you got to go down at our house?
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss. Really, we can't... I'm awfully sorry, but we can't use you.
But Miss Livingston paid me already. She gave me $50 to take her place.
Well, send her back a quarter and go home, yeah?
Nothing doing. I got paid for this, and I'm going to stay.
Now, listen, young lady, I don't like your looks, and I don't want anyone to take Mary's place. Now, go away and don't bother me.
Sure, I'll have dinner with you. What time?
Oh, yeah, I've had enough of you. Listen, if you had a brain, you'd be a half-wit.
I heard that on Burns and Allen's program.
Give me that club, will you? Come here, you.
Say, Frank, don't let
Brad Train, my dancing lady from Dancing Ladies. Well, the fan mail certainly piles up. Just think, folks, I've been away only a few days, and here are several thousand letters. Well, let's see how we're doing. After all, you can't go by the applause in the studio, you know. Here's a letter, from a lady in Sioux City, Iowa. It says, Dear you with the no-draft ventilation. I heard your program last Sunday in which you gave us Little Women, and I liked it very much. Please send me an autographed picture of Amos and Andy. Folks, it's letters like this that make you want to carry on, believe me. Here's a letter from a gentleman in Erie, Pennsylvania. It says, Mr. Jack Benny, dear sir, I have been listening to you for a long time. Now you listen to me. That play you gave us last week, so-and-so, yours truly, Leonard Pencil. The big punk, what does he know about radio anyway? Hey, Frank? Here's a letter from Miami, Florida. It says, Dear Mr. Benny, see if you can use this. In the land of golden sunshine down in Floridor, it is then that we all know winter's here no more. Dear old winter, dear old... Wait a minute, who's this from? Oh, Mary Livingston, I see. Well, I'll read one more. Here's a letter from Mr. Clifford Gordon of Chicago. It says, Dear Mr. Benny, although you do good plays and act them well, I'm afraid you're overlooking a great angle when you ignore mystery. Everybody loves a mystery, the suspense, the thrill, the continual chase. All right, Mr. Gordon, we get it. Anticipating your letter, we fortunately have been rehearsing a mystery play all week, and we will put it on tonight for your pleasure. It is called The Green Room Murder by S.S. Van East. And here is the mystery. A man was murdered on the Rue de la 8th Avenue and 45th Street near the Merlin Rouge Laundry. Now, who was this man? Where did he come from? Why was he murdered? And who done it?
Jack, you know your English is very bad.
Well, so is this play. I will play the part of the mastermind, the great detective. Yes, Adela, for the advertising. And now, while we are setting the stage, Frank Parker, our mysterious tenor, will sing You're in My Heart. Are you ready, Parker?
Yes, sir.
Then sing. That was Frank Parker singing for the first time over the air a number entitled You're in My Heart. And now for our mystery, The Green Room Murder. Murder. M-O-I-D-E-R.
The first scene is the home of Mr. and Mrs. Wu on the Rue de San Juan Plum.
On 8th Avenue and 45th Street. Curtain. Music, Frank.
Good. Nobody leaves this room. A man has been murdered.
Well, this is an outrage. I couldn't do it.
I gotta go. I can't be implicated in this. Nobody leaves this room. I'll call headquarters. Operator. Get me police headquarters right away.
Hello? Hello, yes, it's police headquarters. Detective O'Benny, the mastermind, speaking. Yes, O'Benny, the William Powell of the air. What's that? Never mind how long I've been a detective. What do you want? What? A murder in your home? What time did it happen? 8:15? Then you're inviting me now when it's all over, eh? Could have given me a week's notice. Okay, I'll be right there. What is it, Steve? Murder at 934 Rue de la 8th Avenue. Well, let's get going. Wait a minute, Sarge. Calling all cars. Calling all cars. Murder on the Rue de la 8th Avenue. Calling all cars.
And when you're calling for cars, ask for the Chevrolet, the most dependable car in the low-price field.
Calling the whole thing off. Calling the whole thing off. Come, Sergeant Hadrilla. We're going to a murder.
What do you think I ought to wear?
Just what you've got on. It's not a formal affair, you know. Let's get going. Get in, Sarge. Let's go. Come on, Sarge. Step on it.
I'm going 80 now.
I mean, step on my cigar butt. I just dropped it. Pull up. Here comes the traffic cop.
Hey, you two mobs. Pull over your car.
Oh, goodbye. When you arrive.
Oh, yeah? Well, I heard that on the Looney Valley program.
For heaven's sake, can I get a new joke in somehow?
You know you fellas was going 80 miles an hour? Well, everybody knows that's easy for the 1934 Chevrolet.
Right, Sarge.
I've got a good mind to give you the ticket.
You know, there are two of us. We'd like to see the Ziegfeld Follies.
Wait a minute. Who are you, anyway?
Detective Earl Benny, the mastermind.
And you? Sergeant Avila, the new action wheel. Oh, yeah? Well, look you over, boys. I'm Napoleon.
I heard that on Baron Munchausen's program. Well, so long.
Hey, wait a minute. Look at what I heard on Will Rogers' program.
Step on it, Hadwiller. Hey, Sarge. How far is this going anyway?
By the way, Chief.
Well, let's turn on the radio. Tell Frank. So now Sanders and our mystery must be in Spain somewhere. And now, on with our mystery. The Green Room Murder. I think this is the place, Sarge.
Okay, Chief.
That's the house, 934.
But this is 10th Avenue.
What's the difference? We have no time to lose. Let's get going.
Come in.
Is this the house where the murder was committed?
Yes. Are you detective?
Are we detectives? We got our hats on, haven't we?
We're from headquarters. What happened here tonight?
A man was shot in the green room.
Where's the green room?
What?
Any other place?
No, just in the green room.
Oh, just in the green. Where is it?
One flight up. Don't go in the blue room. They're having a party in there.
You know who fired the gun?
No, but the boss fired the cook, and I expect to be fired in the morning.
Now we're getting someplace. Make a note of that, Sarge.
Okay, Chief.
Come on, young lady. We'll need you.
Let's go upstairs.
Wait a minute. I guess this is it. Open that door. Open that door, I say. Oh, you won't do it, eh? Well, then we'll break it in. Come on, Sarge. Give it the work. Come on out, all of you.
That's the bathroom.
Oh, pardon. Why didn't you tell us that was the bathroom?
You're the mastermind, not me.
Oh, a fresh game, eh? Now, where is it?
It's that room over there.
Come on, Sarge, and don't lose sight of the maid. Now, wait a minute, everybody. Nobody leave this room.
Yeah, who are you?
Detective O'Benny, the mastermind. Sarge, you watch the door and see that nobody leaves.
Okay, Chief.
And guard that rat hole.
Oh, you don't want to get away either.
Quiet. Did anybody know the dead man?
I did. He was a friend of mine.
Yeah, who are you?
And this is my apartment. He was playing bridge here tonight.
Now, how many you were playing?
Well, there were 9 of us. You see, we were all sitting at the table.
Now, wait a minute. 9 playing bridge? You sure it wasn't baseball?
No, we had no umpire.
Oh, you had no umpire, eh? Well, how could 9 of you be playing bridge at one table?
6 of us were dummies.
Now we're getting someplace. Make a note of that, Sarge.
Okay, Chief.
Where were you when the shot was fired?
Sitting right here, with a gun in my hand.
Oh, I know you didn't do it. Did you have anything else in your hand besides the gun?
No.
All right, you're dismissed. Let him go, Sarge.
Okay, Chief.
Now, you, miss. What do you know about this murder?
Well, I could once say...
Yes. Go on.
Then the getting went round and round and round and round. And the murdered man got to be at first no crumb.
I see. And then what happened?
Well, everything was fine until he let his stick face. And then he was killed.
Oh, somebody killed him just because he was lucky and had 5 aces, eh? Did you know the dead man?
Yes, he was the best friend I had in the whole world.
Oh, Chief, look. There's a knife in the dead man's back.
Oh.
Never mind the petty things. I want to know who shot him.
Give me back that knife. It's mine.
Here you are, miss. Sorry we detained you. Let her go, Sarge.
Okay, Chief.
Thank you.
Be careful how you leave that knife laying around, miss. You might lose it.
I'll go feather your neck.
Make a note of that, Sarge. Feather your neck.
Okay, Chief.
Now, you in that full dress suit. What's your name?
Frank Black.
Frank Black, eh? What do you do for a living?
I'm an orchestra leader.
Oh, you do nothing, eh? I get it. Now, listen, did you know that you see?
Certainly. We roomed together. He was the best pal I ever had.
Boy, was he popular. What time did you get here tonight?
It was 8:15.
Yeah, how do you know it was 8:15?
Well, I heard Eddie Tanner kidding Rubinoff.
Now we're getting someplace. What is Rubinoff doing?
He was playing Mendelssohn's Wedding March.
Oh, yeah? Sarge, get Mendelssohn on the phone.
Okay, Chief.
Oh.
Hello, Mendel. I want to speak to your son. Hello. Is this Mendelssohn? Yes. Oh, you did? Okay, goodbye.
What do you say, Sarge?
He says he heard that on Phil Baker's program.
Now we're getting someplace. Who that is? Supposed to be a knock on the door. That's it.
Hello, Detective O'Benny.
Telegram, give it to me. Miami, Florida. Ask Mendelssohn if he knows the one about the ghost. Try Mary Livingston.
Any answer, sir?
No.
Hey, the telegram is correct. 76 cents.
Let him out, Sarge.
Okay, Chief.
Now, where were we? Oh, yes. Now you, Frank Black.
What do you want? Say, Chief, look. There's a rope around the dead man's neck.
Oh, yeah? Hey, Black, you know anything about this rope?
Sure, it's mine. Give it to me. I want to tie up some music.
Give him the rope, Sarge. All right, you can go, Black. I'm sorry this murder happened inside of your rope.
Thanks.
We'll solve this mystery yet. Now I want to speak to the maid again.
Yes, sir.
Now listen here, young lady. I want to ask you a few questions. Where were you? Now listen here, young lady. I want to ask you a few questions. Where were you when the shot was fired?
I was in the kitchen making up the bed.
What?
I was in the bed making up the kitchen.
You know any of the people here tonight?
Sure, these two girls here are friends of mine.
What two girls?
The nurse and the cook.
Yes. Wait a minute, make it all right, Sarge. Okay. So you girls were in tailgaters together, were you?
Sure.
Well, what did you do? Oh, but so that's what killed him. Lock him up, Sarge. Okay, please. Play, Frank. Number of the 20th program on the 18th of February. Well, folks, here's a telegram for you, Mr. Benny. Telegram, here are, boys. From Mary Livingston. She says, just heard your program. I better be back with you next Sunday night. Good night, folks. This program has come to you with the compliments of the Chevrolet Motor Company.
The Jell-O program starring Jack Benny with Mary Livingston, Phil Harris, Dennis Day, and yours truly, Don Wilson. The orchestra opens the program with Beat Me Daddy with a Pickled Beef. Did you ever go out into an orchard, ladies and gentlemen, and pick fresh, ripe fruit right off the trees? Juicy, bright-colored fruit still warm with the summer sun? Well, it's just such pleasant memories as this that come to mind when you enjoy Jell-O. For Jell-O actually rivals the real ripe fruit itself, both in color and refreshment. Jell-O's gay, scintillating colors make Jell-O a tempting and attractive dessert. A dessert that always adds lots of charm and good cheer to every meal. And in Jell-O's full-body, tantalizing flavor, you experience a delight that's simply unexcelled. A tangy goodness that you'll insist on enjoying again and again. So get Jell-O tomorrow in all of Jell-O's 6 delicious flavors: strawberry, raspberry, cherry, orange, lemon, and lime. Just one taste of this grand treat, and you'll know right away why rich, shimmering, genuine Jell-O is America's favorite gelatin dessert.
Beat Me, Daddy, with a pickled beet played by the orchestra. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the next to the final broadcast of the season, we bring you a man who came to you last October fresh as a daisy and is now standing here faded as a fuchsia, Jack Benny.
Thank you. Hello again. This is Jack Benny talking. And, Don, I'm sure glad we've only got one more program to do. After 35 consecutive weeks of broadcasting, I'm worn out. Boy, I'm all in.
Oh, Jack, radio isn't as tough as all that. When you come right down to it, you only broadcast one day a week.
I know, Don, but think of all the preparation, the jokes, and the new ideas I have to have. Tell you, I'm exhausted.
Well, you've got writers, haven't you?
You mean corn and pone? Writers. A fine team. I bought them a typewriter the other day, and they did a maypole dance with a ribbon. A lot of help they are.
Where'd you ever find those boys, Jack? Were they professional writers when you picked them up?
No, they were just a couple of fast talkers. I met them in a drugstore in New York. One of them used to demonstrate hair tonic, and the other one drank it. Anyway, they told me they were writers, so I hired them, and I've been sorry ever since.
Well, Jack, if they don't do their work properly, why don't you get rid of them? Why don't you fire them?
No, I'm going to give them one more chance, Don. But if I don't grow hair by next year, out they go. No jokes, no hair, no wonder I'm tired.
Oh, Jack, you always have to make such a big issue out of everything.
What?
To hear you talk, anybody think you work like a dog.
Well, that's the most ridiculous statement I've ever heard. Why, Mary, do you realize what 35 weeks in radio takes out of me?
Well, you take something out of radio, don't you?
That's not the point. That doesn't tire me. It's the work I have to do. Just lucky that I have a good constitution and the strain doesn't show.
Not much. You're as washed out as a tea bag in a boarding house.
Well, that doesn't make sense because a used tea bag is tan and I'm as pale as a ghost. Now, you know what it's from, don't you? It's those weeks and weeks of hard grinding labor.
Labor? Do you call what you do labor?
Well, choo, 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 if it isn't the Honeymoon Express. What did you say, baby? That's what she calls them, folks. What did you say?
Look, Jackson, I've been listening to this chatter, and I don't know what you're beefing about. You only do one broadcast a week, don't you?
Yes, but I...
And that runs a half hour, right?
Yes, but I get more lines than anyone else on the program.
That's because you buy more hair tonic.
Mary, I'm talking to Phil.
And another thing, Jackson, out of that half hour, Don Wilson does 2 commercials.
Yes, but...
And Dennis Day sings a song.
I know, but...
And the boys and I do 10 minutes of music.
You do 10 minutes of. Let's not classify it. Music, he calls it.
Well, Alice thinks my band is wonderful.
Phil, Alice is a dear, sweet girl, and she's entitled to her opinion. But love is blind, and in this case, also deaf. Anyway, Phil, I don't know what you're driving at.
What he means, Jack, is this. When you boil it down, you personally work on this program only 13 minutes a week.
What?
Imagine, only 13 minutes.
Well, it's not the time involved, Don. It's the importance. For your information, it only took George Washington 12 minutes to cross the Delaware.
How do you know?
Jack was rowing the boat.
I was not. I missed it. I mean, I wasn't in the boat. Now, let me tell you guys something else.
Hello, everybody. What's all the excitement?
Oh, this gang. Hello, Dennis.
What's the matter?
Jack's complaining because he has to work 13 minutes a week.
Oh, where's he working?
At the Acme Buttonhole Factory in Extra Pants, Nebraska. Where am I working? I was just telling the gang that the strain of broadcasting week after week has made a wreck out of me.
Me, too. I'd have a nervous breakdown if I could find a sanitarium that would take tenors.
Dennis, what have you got to be tired about? You don't have that mental strain every week like I do.
Well, I suppose it doesn't take brains to sing a song.
No, not necessarily. Crickets can sing, and they don't have any brains.
Pardon me, Jack, pardon me.
Crickets don't exactly sing. Their song comes from rubbing their hind legs together.
Oh.
Say, I'll have to try that sometime.
Do, Dennis, and let me know how it comes out. Meanwhile, let's have your song in the old-fashioned way. We're about ready.
Okay.
What's it going to be?
I'm going to sing You and I, a brand new number written by Mary Beth Wilson.
That's Meredith Wilson. He's a conductor on the Maxwell House program.
Oh.
Now go ahead. Hold it a minute. Come in.
Mr. Benny?
Yes?
I wonder if your writers would sell me a bottle of hair tonic.
I imagine they would. Do you want to grow hair?
Yes, I'm tired of the wind and the rain in my scalp.
Oh, get out of here. You know, every time I see his head, I feel like sticking my finger in his ear and bowling. Well, go ahead and sing, Dennis.
With my legs on my tonsils.
With your tonsils. Forget about that cricket.
Oh, if a musician sing a song, why love will grow from the first hello until the last goodbye. So to sweet romance there is just one answer. You
Very good. That was You and I, sung by Kenny Baker, and very good, Kenny. You know, a song like that is especially good for your type of...
Kenny Baker? I'm Dennis Day, ain't I?
What? Oh, certainly. What's the matter with me? See, fellas, I'm so tired and nervous, I don't know what I'm talking about. You guys think I don't need a rest. You're all so smart. And now, ladies and gentlemen...
You're not mad because I'm not Kenny Baker, are you?
No, Dennis. I'm just confused, that's all. I'm irritable because I'm tired. And now, ladies and gentlemen...
If you think Kenny Baker can rub his hind legs together, why don't you get him?
Dennis, will you please stop interrupting? Now go crawl under the piano.
Okay. See you later.
And now, folks... What a kid. And now, folks, Mr. Don Wilson, that eminent American playwright, has written another of his famous one-act plays. Take it, Mr. Wilson.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, before proceeding, I would like to announce that any resemblance in this play to persons living or dead is purely coincidental.
That's right.
The play opens in the home of Mr. and Mrs. Filbert Harris. Now, Jack Benny will play the part...
Hey, wait a minute. I object. I don't want any play about my personal life, Bud.
What's this got to do with you? Phil, the character in our play is Filbert Harris, not Phil. There's no connection. Go ahead, Don.
Filbert, an orchestra leader, has just finished playing a one-night stand on the sidewalk in front of the Ambassador Hotel.
Uh-huh.
Hey, now, hold it a minute. This guy's an orchestra leader, and I'm an orchestra leader. I smell a rat.
Well, it's not you. Continue, Don.
As the scene opens, Filbert's newly wedded wife, played by Miss Livingston, is at home waiting for her husband, Filbert, played by Mr. Bennett. It is dinner time. Curtain, music.
Oh, dear. I hope Daddy isn't late. I prepared this meal for him with my own little hands. Gosh, look at that salad. I wonder if the lettuce goes under the tomatoes or over the tomatoes. Oh, well. That must be Baby now. Come in.
Well. Hiya, honey. Are you jiving? Are you on the beam? Are you solid?
Now, hold on there, Jackson. That guy is me. I talk like that.
Quiet, I'm telling you, this is a fictitious character. I'll take it again, Mary. Hi, honey. Are you jiving? Are you on the beam? What's cooking, baby?
Ham hocks and butter beans.
Now you're in business, honey. Yeah. Now you're operating. Yeah.
Well, sit down, Phil.
Mary.
Bert.
Say, honey, this food is okay, but where are them whipped potatoes you said he was going to make?
We aren't having any. I couldn't find the whip.
Nice going, honey. That's a Lulu. You're in there punching, Alice.
Alice? Now I got you. That's my wife's name.
Phil, this Alice is Allyce. How does your wife spell her name?
Well, wait a minute. I'll call her up.
Believe me, it's Alice. There's no connection.
Go ahead, Jack. It's your line.
Oh, yes. Say, honey, are we having black-eyed peas with candied yams for dessert?
No, baby. We're having Jell-O.
Jell-O? Well, doggone, dish me, honey. Dish me. Yeah.
Not till you've had your ham hock.
All right, baby, I'll eat them ham hocks, but I'm going to save plenty of room for Jell-O. Yeah.
So you see, ladies, if you're hep and want to keep things solid with your husband, serve him a dish of tempting, appetizing Jell-O. It comes in 6 delicious flavors: strawberry, raspberry, cherry, orange, lemon, and lime. They're all Lulu.
Attaboy, Don. Attaboy. There, you see, Phil, aren't you ashamed of yourself? That play had absolutely no connection with you.
Well, I wish the quiz kids was here so I could check on that.
Don't worry about it. Well, Don, that was a very original playlet. And incidentally, while we're on our vacation, why don't you write up a few more for next season?
I'll try to. By the way, Jack, speaking of vacations, what are you doing this summer? You going out of town?
Well, Don, I intended to go to one of those big fashionable resorts. You know, where you have to dress for dinner and throw your money away. But I changed my mind.
You know how Jack hates to dress for dinner.
Yeah. So instead of that, Don, I intend to rough it. I'm going to a little place in the high Sierras called Eagle Nook Lodge and just fish my head off. It's way, way up in the mountains.
How high is the place, Jackson?
$3 a day. Oh, you mean the altitude? Yeah. It's about 7,000 feet, but it's ideal for me. Just give me a mountain stream and a fishing rod, and, brother, those trout better watch out.
Oh, sure.
You wait and see.
You couldn't catch a herring in Lindy's with Abe Lyman for bait.
Mary, one more word out of you, and I'm going to trade you in for a station wagon. So cut it out. Well, so much for my vacation. Now, how about a number, Phil?
Okay, Jackson.
Oh, Jack, I meant to ask you, who's taking over our show for the summer?
Well, Don, the sponsor has a brand new program lined up called Regular Fellas. And it's adapted from Gene Burns' famous comic strip of that name. You know, Pudd'nhead Duffy, Jimmy Dugan, and all those kids.
Oh, yes. Well, that sounds like it ought to be a lot of fun.
It'll be a swell show, Don, and I wish Regular Fellas a lot of luck on their summer series. Well, go ahead, Phil. Let's have your number. Now what? Come in?
Mr. Benny, I still can't find your writers. Where are they?
Look, Bud, it's none of my business, but I'm afraid hair tonic won't help you. How'd you lose your hair, anyway?
I pulled off a tight hat too quick.
There, Tiny. What that guy needs is a mop with a part in it. Play, Philip. because there'll be some changes made played by Phil Harris and his All-American Rhythm Kings. American Rhythm Kings meaning a perfect description of this outstanding musical organization, and all meaning I take it all back. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to announce that next Sunday our final broadcast of the season will originate from the Naval Training Station in San Diego, California. Yes, sir. And incidentally, fellas, you know, I used to be in the Navy, and this will be a kind of a reunion for me.
I thought you were in the Army, Mr. Benny.
No, Dennis, the Navy.
Don't you remember? He was in that boat with George Washington.
Mary, I take an oath I never even knew George Washington. Please believe me. But no kidding, fellas. Sometimes I regret ever having left the Navy. Gee, with that blue suit and my blue eyes, I was really something.
You really liked the service, huh, Jack?
I certainly did, Don. And I was getting along swell. Who knows, if I'd have stuck, I might have been an admiral today. With my chest just covered with medals.
How could you hold him up?
Mary, I really need a station wagon. Anyway, I was just talking about what might have been. You know, fellas, I often wonder if... I'll take it. Hello?
Hello, Mr. Benny. This is Rochester.
Oh, what do you want?
Boss, if you don't get our board out of the house, I'm leaving. That man's getting crazier every day.
Oh, for goodness sake, you're always worried about Mr. Billingsley. What's the matter now?
Well, he's been planning his summer vacation all day long.
All right, what's crazy about that?
He's out in the swimming pool right now taking swimming lessons. He's learning the Australian crawl.
Well, what's crazy about that?
He's going to swim to Australia.
Now, that's ridiculous. Mr. Billingsley is obviously kidding you. He can't be serious about swimming to Australia.
Oh, he means it, boss. He told me to meet him at the dock in San Pedro early tomorrow morning.
Oh, my God. What does he need you for?
He wants me to hit him on the head with a bottle of champagne.
Well, use the domestic, not the imported. Now, look, Rochester, don't let him leave the house. It's up to you to humor him.
Uh-huh.
Explain to him that he's not a boat.
That'll be pretty hard to do, boss. He's wearing 2 hats.
2 hats?
Yeah, he claims the top one is a poop deck.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Well, Rochester, keep him in the backyard by the swimming pool. And whatever you do, don't let him get away.
Too late, boss. There he goes.
Well, catch him, stop him, humor him. Tell him before he leaves he's got to take on cargo.
He's loaded now.
Well, Rochester, do something. Lock the front door. I'll be home right after the broadcast.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh, say, boss.
What?
Are you going to broadcast from San Diego next Sunday?
Yes.
Am I going with you?
Yes, Rochester, you're going to drive me down in the Maxwell. What are you laughing at?
If that Maxwell can get to San Diego, Mr. Billingsley's a cinch for Australia.
Never mind. And don't worry, we'll make it. Now, goodbye. Doggone, Mr. Billingsley really thinks he's a boat. I'll have to put a sign on his door, Pier 18. Ladies and gentlemen, we have saved a few minutes of our program this evening to bring you a message from a distinguished guest, one of the nation's outstanding Americans. A call has gone out, a call which concerns the very defense of America, one which affects vitally the morale of the 1.5 million men already called to the colors. Realizing this serious situation, the President of the United States, the Secretaries of War and of the Navy, and the Federal Security Administrator have called upon every American to support the United Service Organizations. Mr. Thomas E. Dewey has been drafted as National Campaign Chairman of the USO. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor and pleasure to present at this time the District Attorney of New York City, Mr. Thomas E. Dewey.
Thank you, Jack. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm mighty happy to be with you tonight. Now, Jack, after that fine introduction, I'd like to ask you something. What do you know about the USO?
Well, Mr. Dewey, I think, let's see, it's got something to do with soldiers or sailors. You know, if I'd have stayed in the Navy, I might have been an admiral today. Admiral Benny.
I know, Admiral. I heard your program.
Oh.
But, Jack, I'm afraid you don't know very much about the USO. But then neither do a lot of other Americans. Briefly, the USO is a joint effort on the part of the YMCA, the YWCA, Salvation Army, National Catholic Community Service, Jewish Welfare Board, and the Traveler's Aid to bring to the soldier, sailor, and marine recreational and hospitality facilities outside the cantonment.
Oh, so the USO doesn't work in the camps themselves?
No, Admiral. I mean, Jack.
Yes.
The service clubs will be all located outside the camps and bases. I've just visited in the last 2 weeks, in traveling over 9,000 miles, more than 21 of the camps. Imagine some of these places with 30,000 men cooped up in a camp, and the nearest town has 1,700 men, women, and babies. When they get a day off, the men have no place to go and nothing to do. It's a pretty serious business when we transplant 1.5 million men from their homes and then leave them to think we've forgotten all about them. These men must know that 130 million Americans are really behind them.
Yes, Mr. Dewey, that's a swell idea. It's going to cost a lot of money, though, isn't it?
Not as much as you'd think. With the help of every real American, we can do a grand job for a little more than $10 million.
Well, but that won't build recreational centers, will it?
No, the federal government is supplying the buildings. It's up to the USO to get the funds to operate the clubs.
Well, how are you going to get this $10 million?
In every community in the United States, right now, the USO is organizing an appeal for funds. On June 3rd, the drive starts with a broadcast from every part of the country to dinners all over the country. Every American, regardless of his views on foreign policies or anything else, can unite on this job and through the USO get behind his own defenders. Thank you, Jack, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Tom Dewey. We appreciate your coming to us and telling us about the United Service Organizations. I understand that we have contributed over $60 million to help those abroad. And this is the first time we have ever been asked to help our own American boys. I'm sure everyone realizes that taking care of our boys is our job. And I assure you, we Americans will do it.
Here's a grand dessert, ladies and gentlemen, that's not only delightfully unusual, but unusually delightful. A real novelty and a real treat. It's Jell-O's latest dessert triumph, Jell-O Charlotte. Something mighty good the whole family will enjoy. It's inexpensive, too, and of course, like all desserts you make with Jell-O, easy to prepare. Simply make up a package of cherry Jell-O as you usually do and chill until slightly thickened. Next, hollow out the centers of a dozen cupcakes and fill with the slightly thickened Jell-O. Then chill until firm and serve with a topping of snowy white whipped cream. And just watch the family response to this tempting new dessert surprise. So different and so delicious. Get a package of cherry Jell-O and make up this swell dessert. You'll find the cherry Jell-O, like strawberry and raspberry Jell-O, has a new improved flavor obtained by using a natural flavor base artificially enhanced. And this means a flavor that's better than ever. A rich, distinctive goodness that you find only in genuine Jell-O. So treat yourself to a new treat.
Tomorrow night for dinner, serve Jell-O Charlo, a luscious combination of dainty cupcakes and shiny, ruby red cherry Jell-O.
The last number of the 34th program in the current Jell-O series, and we will be with you again next Sunday night at the same time, doing our final broadcast from the Naval Training Station in San Diego. And after that, be sure and tune in every Sunday night to our sparkling summer show, Regular Fellas. Oh, Mary.
Yes, Jack.
I'm all in. Will you say good night for me?
Sure. Good night, folks.
Thanks.
The Jack Benny Program, transcribed, presented by Lucky Strike.
Do you do you be happy, go lucky, be happy, get better taste, be happy, go lucky, get better taste today.
Friends, tear and compare. See for yourself that Lucky's are made better to taste better. From a newly opened pack, take a cigarette made by any other manufacturer. Carefully tear a thin strip of paper straight down the seam from end to end and gently remove the tobacco. In tearing, be sure not to loosen or dig into the tobacco. Now, do exactly the same with the Lucky Strike. Then compare. Some cigarettes are too loosely packed. Some even fall apart. But look at that Lucky. See how it stays together. A perfect cylinder of fine, mild tobacco, so round and firm and fully packed, so free and easy on the draw. Now, what does this mean to you as a smoker? It means your Lucky is free of excessive air spaces, hot spots that burn harsh and dry, and those annoying loose ends that spoil the taste. And because your Lucky has long strands of fresh, clean, good-tasting tobacco, it burns evenly, smokes smooth and mild. Yes, tear and compare. Prove to yourself that Lucky's are made better to taste better. Then make your next carton Lucky Strike.
The Lucky Strike program starring Jack Benny with Mary Livingston, Phil Harris, Rochester, Dennis Day, the Sportsman Quartet, and yours truly, Don Wilson.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to bring you the star of our show, a man who...
Wait a minute. Hold it. Don, who's this guy? What's going on here?
Jack, I'm sorry, but when I read the introduction you wanted me to give you, I just had to go out and hire someone else to do it.
You hired this fella?
Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me a great pleasure to bring you the star of our show.
Wait a minute, fella, wait a minute. Don, you're the announcer on this show, and you've got to introduce me any way I want you to.
Well, Jack, this time I'm not going to do it. I've got pride, you know.
Pride?
Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great...
Shut up! Don, what is this pride you're talking about?
I'll tell you what it is. Just because you played a violin duet with Isaac Stern on last week's television show, I'm not going to introduce you as a great concert violinist.
You're not?
Ladies and gentlemen, it gives
Hold
me
it, will you,
great...
Cleet? Hold it a minute. Hold it.
Phil.
Great concert violinist. Dad, you sound like somebody's been spiking your rosin.
Well, you're a fine one to talk. What do you know about music?
Okay, Jackson, okay. I will admit that personally I may not be the world's greatest musician, but I was smart enough to get together one of the finest musical aggregations in the world.
Oh, you were, eh? Phil, if your band is one of the finest musical aggregations in the world, I'd like to ask you a question about Don Rice, your bass player.
Nobody slaps a bass like Don.
That's what I'm getting at. Why is it he always sticks his hand in a bucket of water before he slaps the bass?
Force of habit.
What?
Used to work in a brewery slapping labels on beer bottles.
All right, Phil, I'll accept your explanation of Mr. Rice's musical eccentricities. But what about Bagby, your piano player?
What about good old Bag?
Well, Phil, I won't say anything about the fact that he's on parole. We'll forget that. But he can't read music, he doesn't know the white keys from the black keys, and I never saw such a crazy-looking piano. What's that extra pedal for?
That was Bagby's idea.
4 pedals on a piano? What are they?
Soft, medium, loud, and gas.
Gas pedals?
Never knows when he'll have to make a getaway.
Oh, then that answers my other question. I was going to ask why the piano has white sidewall tires.
Old Bagby thinks of everything.
Well, it's too bad he doesn't think a little more about music.
What?
Phil, you know as well as I do, not only does Bagby play by ear, but if it isn't in the key of C, he can't play at all.
Oh, he can't, eh?
No.
Okay, Jackson, you asked for it. Hey, Charlie.
Yeah?
Come here a minute.
Phil, you don't have to go through all of
Look,
this.
you said that all he knows is the key of C. Now, let's find out. Go ahead, ask him anything at all.
Okay. How about something with 3 sharps?
Go ahead, Charlie. Give him something with 3 sharps.
Well...
Think hard, Charles.
Oh, I know. The Andante movement from The Barber of Seville by Gillette.
Wait a minute. The Andante movement from The Barber of Seville by Gillette? 3 sharps?
Look sharp, feel sharp, be sharp.
Phil, you can tell that corny Bagby to go now, will you?
Yeah, okay. You better leave town, bud.
How do you like that? He drove the piano right out of the studio. I don't know why I get into these things. All I wanted was a classy introduction.
Ladies and gentlemen...
Not from you! I want the introduction from the one who's supposed... Oh, hello, Mary.
Hello, Jack. What are you mad about?
I'm not mad, just that I asked Don to do something. When he refused, it hurt my feelings.
Don Wilson, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. After all Jack has done for you. In fact, we should be grateful for what he's done for all of us. And when Jack requests any of us to do something, we should make every effort to comply with his wishes.
Thanks, Mary.
I guess you're right, Mary. Okay, Jack, I'll do it. I'll introduce you as a great concert violinist. Ladies and gentlemen...
Wait a minute.
Mary.
Jack, is that what you asked Don to do? Introduce you as a great concert violinist?
Yes, that's all.
That's all? He ought to slap your face.
Mary, I thought you were on my side.
Whatever gave you the idea that you're a great concert violinist?
Because on my television show, I played a violin duet with Isaac Stern. That's why.
And he wants me to call him Yasha Benny. What are you laughing at, Mary?
Last year he killed a grasshopper, and for 2 weeks I had to call him Frank Buck.
I didn't kill that grasshopper. I brought him back alive. So don't be so smart. And anyway, I don't know why Don had to go out and hire someone to...
Oh, hello, Mr. Benny.
Oh, hello, Dennis. I'm glad you're here. It's about time for... Dennis. Dennis, you're limping.
Yeah, but I didn't get hurt bad.
Hurt? Dennis, you have an accident?
Yeah, as I was crossing Sunset Boulevard, I got run over by a piano.
Oh, for heaven's sake. That was Bagby. He got his piano from Madman Wurlitzer. Now, Dennis, I got to get this program started, so you better sing your song right now.
I'm not going to sing until you pay off for my being on your television show.
I can't do that until next week.
Jack, why can't you give him the money now?
Oh, he isn't going to pay me money. Mr. Benny said if I went on his television show, he'd do something for me that's a great honor.
A great honor?
Yeah, he's going to write in my name for president in the California primary.
Oh, for heaven's sakes. Imagine writing Dennis's name for president.
If I'm elected, I'm going to declare war on Johnny Ray.
Dennis!
I will now sing my campaign song.
Just sing the song you're supposed to.
If you're sweetheart...
Darling,
a B mine sung by Dennis Day. A very
Hey,
good
you!
Huh?
I don't want you to do any announcing on this show.
Oh, okay. Hey, Mr. Wilson, if I ain't gonna do no introduction, well, give me my dough so I can go home.
You haven't done anything. I'm not going to pay you.
Oh, yes, you are, Don. You got yourself into this. Now pay him and get him out of here.
Oh, all right. How much do I owe you?
$1.25.
Okay, here you are.
Thanks. So long.
Wait a minute, fellow. Come back here.
Yeah?
You take a job as an announcer on a coast-to-coast program for $1.25?
That's my price, $1.25.
Come here a minute. $1.25 for an announcer. Read this, will you? Just try this.
Yeah, okay, sure. The Lucky Strike program starring Chuck Benny with Mary Livingstone, Clara, Rochester, Thursday, and yours truly, Bart from Kvetch.
That's your name? Say, that's all right, Mr. Kvetch.
Jack, you wouldn't dare.
Hey, I can lead a band, too.
Now, wait a minute, Quet. You ain't leading my band.
Phil, you stay out of this.
I can also sing tenor.
Well, did you hear that, Dennis?
Who cares? I'll be in the White House.
You're not going to be president, forget it. You stick around, Mr. Kvetch, and I'll talk to you after we do our play.
Oh, Jack, are we going to do a play?
Yes, Mary. Tonight we're going to do our version of that great Universal International picture, Bend of the River.
Oh, Jack, isn't that the picture that starred Jimmy Stewart?
That's the one. It's a colorful epic of the days of the covered wagon as civilization moved westward into Oregon. So, Don, set the scene.
Okay. In the year 1867, at the end of the Civil War, a covered wagon set forth toward the northern tip of Oregon. Its destination was a new settlement, and leading this intrepid group of pioneers was that fearless frontiersman, Buck Benny.
Yes, Buck Benny. That's me. Our wagon's cargo was not guns, ammunition, or other implements of war, but food to tide the settlers through the rugged winter.
Say, Buck,
What is it, Kate?
we've been on the trail since sunup. Don't you think we ought to stop for the night?
No, Kate, we got to keep going till we reach the next water hole. It's only about 2 miles, I reckon.
Oh, Buck, let's stop here for the night.
I said we're going to keep going.
Well, can't the horse pull for a while? I'm tired.
Well, all right. Hey, Dobbin, get out of that wagon. Sure gives you $1.25 worth.
Buck, why can't we stop here? We got plenty of water.
I know, but it's not safe here. This is Indian country.
You sure?
Of course I'm sure. Look there on the ground. A scalp.
That's yours. Pick it up.
Oh.
As we continued towards the hills, we saw signs of Indians everywhere. Though we knew we were surrounded by redskins, we made camp and ate our evening meal. We each ate a can of beans, and they would have been easier to digest if we'd have had a can opener. Suddenly, I heard horses' hoofs. As we listened in the darkness, guns ready for action, the horse came closer, and suddenly a stranger galloped into our camp. He was about as tall as Jimmy Stewart, and he was slim like Jimmy Stewart. Come to think of it, he smiled like Jimmy Stewart, too. He came up to me and said,
Say, excuse me, partner. I've been riding alone for days. I reckon it's all right if I join you into Oregon, ain't it?
but he didn't talk like Jimmy Stewart. turned to him and said,
What's your name, stranger?
Jimmy Stewart.
Must have been him, all right. All the Indians applauded. I invited Jimmy to join us, and he got off his horse. Well, he didn't exactly get off. He just straightened his legs, and the horse ran out from under him. We talked for a while, and then I introduced him to my wife.
Oh, Jimmy.
Yes, Buck?
I'd like you to meet Kate.
Hi, Jimmy.
Wow. Kiss me, Kate.
What?
Come here, baby.
Hey, hold on there. Got her dropping script.
Wait a minute. I thought you were the shy, bashful type.
Now, that's in pictures. For the kind of dough I'm getting here, I'm letting myself go.
He was not a buck and a quarter man. It was good to have Jimmy along with us. He knew the country so well. I welcomed him, not as a follower, but as a leader.
Yeah? I took over. We were loaded with supplies for the settlers. We had a sack of flour. Kate carried that. A case of canned vegetables. Buck carried that. And one bag full of milk. The cow was carrying that. The only thing we were short of was fresh meat. So one day, Buck and I went hunting. Hey, quiet, Buck. Here, I hear something.
Let's take a look.
Okay. Hey, say it's a bear.
No, Jimmy. It's a buffalo.
I thought it was a bear. But I took his word for it. It was a buffalo. I couldn't argue with a man who's been pinching nickels all his life.
I'll get him. Darn it, it ran into the woods. Hey, wait a minute, Jimmy. We'll soon have meat.
Well, what do you see?
Quiet now. I'm taking aim at a raccoon.
Now, don't shoot. It might be Kefauver.
Oh, yes. Come on, let's get on with the hunt.
Finally, we returned to the camp with plenty of game. This was due to our wonderful hunting dog. This dog wasn't a pointer. He was too well-mannered to point. He'd just nudge you and say, "Over there, stupid." We weren't in camp very long when all of a sudden...
Indians!
Hey, they're attacking!
Come on, let's see if we can pot them all.
It's no use. We might as well give up.
I ain't a-giving up. My name is Buck Benny, and I ain't afraid of man, beast, or grasshopper.
But I know these Indians. Look, two of them are coming up to powwow with us.
They sure look savage.
How, Indians?
How?
What tribe you Indians from?
Sioux tribe. Me, Big Chief Thunderstorm.
Oh. And who you?
Me, little white cloud that cried.
What?
Having faith in all kinds of weather.
We bound for Oregon. My name, Buck Benny.
Let me speak to them, Buck. I talk their language. Listen, you Indians.
Ugh?
Coela Monga, Shoshone Tabits, Iroquois Oog, Palebwo TP.
Baja Nagula Munga, Diga Muga Muga. Og Nagula Iroquois House Wigwam.
Magohu shoshoni onga sagano talena. Sagamor squaw tome gichigumi. Oiga nuga magahu.
What did he say?
He's running for president.
Now, Chief, we're not looking for trouble. We want peace.
Only way you can have 'em peace is make you join tribe.
You mean make us Indians?
Yeah.
We decided to be adopted by the tribe. And that night, after adoption ceremonies, we sat around the campfire with the other Indians and sang songs.
Like the Selnamo, Navajo, Kickapoo, like the Cherokee, I'm an Indian too.
Just like Battle Axe, Jesse Block, Manny Sachs, like those Indians, I'm an Indian too.
Some Indian Summer's Day, here's what we'll do. Take some Indian made for riding Tippecanoe.
I'll wear moccasins, a wampum belt, feather hat.
We'll go to prove you don't know your song.
Like the Chippewa, Iroquois, Omaha, just like Kickapoo, we smoke Luckies too. We do the same as you. When we take 'em pop, sure enough, no rough puff, clever tasting too. Lucky's best for you. It's true, it's best for you. Give Indian brains a gift, we be your friends. Give us Lucky Strike, the smoke with no loose ends. Big Chief sitting there, like to tear and compare. He find Lucky Strike is the smoke he like. The smoke he like is Lucky Strike.
The following day, we bid farewell to the Indians, and our wagon pushed on. We crossed the mountains and kept traveling.
We weren't sure of where we were until one day, while on a vast open plain, another wagon crashed into us.
It was then we knew we were in California. Happily, we continued northward.
Yep.
Well, we'll soon reach the end of the trip. Then we can have all...
Someone's approaching on horseback.
All right, now be careful. Get your guns. Don't waste ammunition. Don't shoot till you see the whites of his eyes.
Whoa! Whoa, teetotaler. Hi, all strangers. I'm Curly Hair. No wonder we didn't see the whites of his eyes. Wait a minute, stranger. What can we do for you? I want to buy your food. I'm working with a bunch of miners. Gold miners? Yep, and we struck it rich. We got tons of gold, but we need food to carry us through the winter.
Our food ain't for sale. It's for the settlers in Oregon.
But I'll pay you well. I'll give you 10 times what you paid for it. And in gold. He's offering us gold, Jimmy. Gold. Let's sell.
Now, Buck, think what you're doing. With the gold, you'll starve to death. But with the food, you'll live. Live to see another spring with its flowers and soft breezes and balmy air scented with orange blossoms. Now, wouldn't you rather have all that than to die with the gold? We waited 2 weeks while Buck thought it over.
I made up my mind, Jimmy. We're going to sell the food.
And I say we're not.
Who's going to stop me?
Me and my shooting iron.
Well, I've got a gun, too. Draw. Oh.
I hated to do it, Buck, but it was the only way.
Oh, that's all right, Jimmy. And I'll forgive you before I die.
Oh, now, wait a minute, partner. Don't say die.
Huh?
We cowboys never die. We just go on to the big corral up yonder and gather around the heavenly campfire where the chuck wagon's always filled, where the deer and the antelope play, and the wagon wheels sing a happy song, and the little dogies wander around among the purple sage. And there ain't no last roundup because the cowboys...
Get through already. This won't sound good on the Amos and Andy show. Oh. Goodbye, Jimmy. Goodbye, everybody.
So, Buck passed on. But I know that even though he's not with us, he's happier now than he ever was before because we buried him in the gold mine. So the wagon train pushed onwards. Ever onwards we pushed till we reached the settlement in Oregon at the bend of the river.
Jack will be back in just a moment, but first.
Do you do-da-do-da-do-da-do-da-do-da-dee? Be happy, go lucky, get better taste today.
Friends, you can tear and compare and see with your own eyes how Lucky's are made better to taste better. From a newly opened pack, take a cigarette made by any other manufacturer. Carefully tear a thin strip of paper straight down the seam from end to end and gently remove the tobacco. In tearing, be sure not to loosen or dig into the tobacco. Now, do exactly the same with a Lucky Strike. Then compare. You'll see some cigarettes are so loosely packed they fall apart. Others have excessive air spaces, hot spots that burn harsh and dry. But you won't find that in a Lucky. Just look at that perfect cylinder of fine, mild tobacco, so round, so firm, so fully packed, so free and easy on the draw. Notice those long strands of fresh, clean, good-tasting tobacco that smoke smooth and even, that gives you a milder, better-tasting cigarette. Yes, friends, tear and compare. Prove to yourself that Lucky's are made better to taste better. Then make your next carton Lucky Strike.
Do you do-da-do-da-dee? Be happy, go lucky, strike today.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank Jimmy Stewart for being on my program tonight, and be sure to hear him tomorrow night on the Lux Radio Theater when he will do No Highway in the Sky. Good night, folks.
The Jack Benny program is brought to you by Lucky Strike, product of the American Tobacco Company, America's leading manufacturer of cigarettes.
Jack Benny came to you transcribed. This is the CBS Radio Network.
Hollywood, Colgate Tooth Powder presents the Mel Blanc Show with Mary Jane Croft, Joe Kern, Jerry Hausner, Hans Conried, Earl Ross, the Sportsman, Victor Miller and his orchestra, and starring the creator of the voice of Bugs Bunny.
What's up, Doc?
Yes, Colgate Tooth Powder for a breath that's sweet and teeth that sparkle brings you the Mel Blanc Show with Mel playing his new character, Zookie.
Hello, everybody. Hi.
And starring himself in person, Mel Blanc.
Hi, folks. Ugga, ugga, boo, boo, ugga.
Well, it's close to Thanksgiving, and in Mel Blanc's little town, courageous suitors are taking advantage of the holiday spirit to approach prospective fathers-in-law on a delicate subject. In one house where Sam Green has asked Mr. Brown if he may marry his daughter, Mr. Brown is saying,
Sam Green, I'm going to set the date next week.
And in another house where Henry Adams has asked Mr. Jones if he may marry his daughter, Mr. Jones is saying,
Henry Adams, I'm going to make you a junior partner in my firm.
And in the Colby house where Mel Blanc has asked Mr. Colby if he may marry his daughter Betty, Mr. Colby is saying,
Mel Blanc, I'm going to break every bone in your body.
So now it's Thanksgiving Eve, and in order to get in Mr. Colby's good graces again, Mel Blanc is holding a Thanksgiving party in his fix-it shop. He has invited a few of his friends for Thanksgiving dinner. Right now, we find Mel and his girl Betty setting the table. Knife, plate, fork, knife, plate, fork, knife, fork.
Mel, those were the last two plates. Now what'll you do?
Oh, don't worry. Knife, piece of plate, fork, knife, piece of plate, fork. Gosh, what a beautiful table.
Yes, there's a celery stalk, stuffed olives, candied yams, cranberry sauce, all the fixings.
And in the center, that great big, beautiful 15-pound salami.
But Mel, Father will be awfully mad. He's expecting turkey.
Oh, I took care of that. I scooped out the center of the salami and I stuffed it with chestnut dressing. And besides, Betty, what difference does it make? Salami or turkey? It's the spirit of Thanksgiving that counts.
But Mel...
Anyway, the orphans' home needed the turkey much more than I did.
Oh, darling, I love you for giving the turkey to the orphans' home. You always were a softy for children.
Well, Betty, you know how I feel about us. Someday we'll get married and we'll have a little two-room house.
Yes. Then after a while, we'll add another room.
Betty, I refuse to have your father live with us.
Darling, I mean children. After we get married, there's no reason why we can't have 3, 4, or 5.
Yeah, and if we like them, the next year we'll have some more.
Well, if Dad gets mad at you for not having turkey, I'm going to tell him why.
Oh, that's another thing, Betty. I don't want you to tell your father anything. Don't tell anybody. I did it. I'm glad I did it, but I don't have to advertise it.
That's the nicest thing I ever heard, darling. For that, I'm going to give you a great big kiss. There. Well, now say something.
Such a kiss for a 15-pound turkey?
Yes.
Gosh, I wish it had been 50 pounds. Well, if it isn't our lodge secretary, Earl Ross. Hey, how you feeling, Brother Ross?
Potato salad.
Oh, yeah, Betty made it. Say, why don't you try some?
Well, just a small plate. I don't want to spoil my appetite. Delicious. Pass the olives, Nell. No, not the green ones. The pits will agree with me.
Say, why don't you have another sandwich?
No thanks. I've already had 2.
You've already had 4, but who's counting? Go on, have another one.
Oh, here comes Father, Mel.
Hey, who's that fellow with him?
Oh, that's Willie Murdoch. Father just hired him to manage the supermarket. He's rather nice.
Rather nice. Betty, have you gone out with him?
Well, Father insisted that I go to the movies with him last night.
You and Willie at the movies? Dark places? Betty, why didn't you tell me?
Well, darling, it's Thanksgiving, and I didn't want to upset you. Now, you be nice to him.
Hello, Mel. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, Mr. Colby.
Oh, Mel, I want you to meet my new manager, William Murdoch.
Hello, Mr. Murdoch.
Hello, Blank. Heard a lot about you from Mr. Colby. Don't want to get you down.
Willie, this is Mr. Ross, secretary of our Loyal Order of Benevolent Zebras. Mr. Ross is a very good friend of mine.
Oh, well, Mr. Colby, any good friend of yours is a good friend of mine. Pleased to meet you, Mr. Ross.
That's mustard.
This is a very nice fix-it shop you got here, Blank, but I've got a couple of ideas to improve it. First of all, it's too stuffy in here.
Well, it could use a little air conditioning.
Blank, you can't condition this air. You got to get rid of it. And next, you take down that picture of the city dump on the wall.
Murdoch, that's no picture. You're looking through the window.
Oh, well. I see Miss Colby is unattached. Better go over and attach myself. Get it?
Thanksgiving. Why couldn't the Pilgrim Fathers have landed on him?
Oh, it's Zookie. Hello, Zookie. Happy Thanksgiving.
Hello, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Merry Christmas.
Hello, Zookie.
Oh, hello, Betty. Thanks.
Say, how do you like my new dress, Zookie?
Oh, gosh, Betty, you're the most beautiful. You're the quintessence of lovely. You're the acme of
Oh, by the way, Zookie, I got a letter from my cousin Dottie and a new picture of her. Here, look. Cousin Dottie is so shy and sweet and coy. What do you think of her bathing suit? Zookie, can I get you a little something before dinner? What would you like?
I'd like some potato here. I'd like some some candy there. You get I'd like that picture of Dottie.
Say, Betty, did you know that Mel invited us here for Thanksgiving dinner and there's no turkey?
Well, you're right, Mr. Colby. Mel invited us for Thanksgiving dinner and there's no turkey.
Why, Thanksgiving isn't Thanksgiving without turkey.
That's exactly my thought, Mr. Colby. Thanksgiving isn't Thanksgiving without turkey.
Huh. This guy can easily be replaced with a sheet of carbon paper.
I tell you, this is preposterous. Zookie, where's Mel?
Oh, he went back to the kitchen.
Oh. Well, I want to talk to him. And Murdoch, Willie, you take care of Betty.
Oh, well, if you say so, Mr. Colby. Anything you say goes, Mr. Colby. I'm your boy, Mr. Colby. You know you can count on me, Mr. Colby.
Mel is in a jam again. I got to go and explain everything to you. I got to go and warn him. I got to go and tip him. I got to go.
Use Colgate tooth powder, keep smiling just right. Use it each morning and use it each night. Don't take a chance with your romance. Use Colgate tooth powder.
No dates for you this festive season? Could a breath of trouble be the reason? Maybe, because that breath of trouble, I mean unpleasing breath, has brought unhappiness to thousands. Don't let it mark you down. Just do this. Brush your teeth night and morning and before every date with Colgate tooth powder. For Colgate tooth powder cleans your breath as it cleans your teeth. Yes, scientific tests have definitely proved that in 7 cases out of 10, Colgate tooth powder instantly stops unpleasing breath that originates in the mouth. What's more, no dentifrice at any price cleans your teeth more quickly and thoroughly than Colgate tooth powder. Remember to buy it first thing, and remember the name, Colgate tooth powder with the accent on powder.
Don't take a chance with your romance. Use Colgate tooth powder.
Now, Victor Miller, the sportsman, and their holiday arrangement of Good Night, Lady.
Good night, ladies. Good night, ladies. Good night, ladies. We're gonna leave you now. Merrily we roll along, roll along, roll along. Merrily we roll along, o'er the deep blue sea, o'er the deep blue sea. Farewell, ladies.
Goodbye.
So long. Good night.
Farewell, ladies.
Goodbye. So long.
Good night.
Farewell, ladies. ladies, for we're gonna leave you now. Merrily, merrily we roll along, merrily, merrily we roll along, merrily, merrily we roll along o'er the deep blue sea. Merrily we roll along, roll along, roll along, merrily we roll along o'er the deep blue. Merrily we roll along, roll along, roll along, merrily we roll along o'er the deep. Merrily we roll along, roll along, roll along, merrily we roll along o'er the. Merrily we roll along, roll along, roll along, merrily we roll along o'er the deep, deep blue sea.
Well, Mel Blanc is giving a Thanksgiving party in his fix-it shop to get in the good graces of his girl's father, Mr. Colby. But so far, everything is going wrong. Mr. Colby is mad because there's no turkey. Willie Murdoch, the new supermarket manager, is making a play for Mel's girls. Right now, the party is in full swing, but we find Mel disconsolately talking to Betty's kid brother, Tommy, in a corner of the shop.
Boy, is my dad sore at you, Mel.
Yeah, Tommy, and I gave this party just to make an impression on him. What can I do to please your father?
Mel, I know something you can do that'll surely please him.
You do? What is it?
No, you're too young to die. Well, anyway, my papa's mad at you for having salami instead of a turkey at this party.
Yeah, I know.
Mel, why don't you tell my pop you gave the turkey to the orphans' home?
Now, you keep out of this, Tommy. The reason I'm not saying anything is because this year your father forgot to give them a turkey himself. And if I said anything about it, it would only embarrass him.
Oh.
Oh, Mel, here comes our lodge president, Mr. Cushing.
Oh. Good, I'll go over and welcome him.
Holiday greetings, Brother Blank. Ugga-boo, ugga-boo, ugga.
Greetings, mighty potentate. Ugga-ugga-boo, ugga-boo-boo, ugga. How are things?
Wonderful. Happiest Thanksgiving I ever had.
Well, where's the wife?
Home in bed with laryngitis. Happiest Thanksgiving I ever had.
Gee, that's too bad. How's she feeling?
Darn that penicillin.
Say, how did she get laryngitis?
Well, Mel, we went to the UCLA-USC football game. Little woman went completely berserk, kept screaming her head off.
She did?
Yeah, with the first opportunity she ever had to yell at 22 men all at once.
You mean now she can't talk at all?
Not a word. She just lies there in bed and hisses. Empty the garbage pail, shake out the carpet sweeper, clean up the kitchen. I wish she wouldn't tell me what to do.
I have my own system for doing the housework. Gosh, Mr. Cushing, it must be tough living with your wife.
Mel, if you only knew. Last night we went out and she said, "Look at me, John, I'm dressed up to kill." Gad, what a temptation. I tell you, Mel, I'd leave that woman in a minute if she didn't have all that money. I don't know why I'm standing here telling you all this. It's just that I don't know the doctor.
Oh, cheer up, Mr. Cushing. When you get your wife a Christmas present, everything will be okay.
Well, she's already hinted about a present. She wants some beauty aid. Ha!
Now, Mr. Cushing, after all, beauty is only skin deep.
Mel, she's already been peeled. The nerve of that woman. She asked me for a beauty makeup kit.
Well, what are you going to get her?
With her face, a box of Dr. Scholl's foot pads. Nothing helped that woman, Mel.
Well, I have to let you in for another disappointment, mighty potentate. I haven't any turkey.
What a relief.
You're happy not to see a turkey?
Mel, are you forgetting? I've been looking at my wife all day. Well, on to the party. Oh, I see Brother Colby here. Greetings, Brother Colby. Ugga-ugga-boo, ugga-boo-boo, ugga.
Oh, greetings, mighty potentate. Ugga-ugga-boo, ugga-boo-boo, ugga.
And there's Brother Ross. Greetings, Brother Ross. Ugga-ugga-boo, ugga-boo-boo, ugga.
Ugga-ugga-boo, ugga-boo, passes all ugga.
Tommy. Ugga, ugga, boo,
All
ugga.
right, Mr. Cushing, all right.
Well, I'm sorry. Sort of run away with Margaboo, huh?
All right, come on, everybody. Let's all have fun. Does anybody want to hear me impersonate Charles Boyer? All right, I'll sing a song.
Anybody hear the story about the cop in Brooklyn?
Shall I sing now?
You've never heard this story before.
Is it about the cop finding the dead horse on Kosciuszko Avenue?
Uh-huh.
And he can't say Kosciuszko, so he moves the horse to Main Street? Shall I sing now?
No! I'll tell another one, and I know you don't know this story. Now, a fellow was having soup in a restaurant, and he called over the head waiter. "See here, sir," he exclaimed. "There's a fly in this soup." And what do you think the head waiter said?
Did he say, "What do you want for a dime, an elephant?"
Yes, and I wish you'd drop dead. I'll try one more story now.
All right, everybody quiet now. Mr. Colby's going to try one more story. Go ahead, Mr. Colby. Everybody keep quiet.
Thanks, Murdoch. Thanks. Well, it seems a man in a restaurant called the waitress over and said, "My cocoa is cold." "Well," replied the waitress, "if your cocoa is cold, put your hat on it."
Oh, very funny. Very, very funny.
Shall I sing now, Mr. Colby?
I've had enough from you, Mel Blanc. You ruined my entire evening.
His entire evening.
Father, let's...
And you've got a nerve inviting people to a Thanksgiving party and not even having any turkey.
Not having any turkey.
But, Father...
Hey, when do we eat? I'm starved.
That's a good idea. Come on, Father, let's eat.
No, all right.
Okay, everybody, sit down now.
This is fine. This food looks wonderful. No home cooking.
Well, everybody seated?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. I'll carve the salami. Who wants a leg?
I do.
I do.
Everybody wants a leg. I should have gotten an octopus.
I'd rather have turkey. Colby, will you stop? Everyone knows salami is much safer than turkey. Safer? Yes, no bones. Oh.
Well, Tommy, what part do you want?
I want the part that goes over the counter last.
And how about you, Brother Ross?
Well, I don't know. I'm losing my appetite. Just give me the dark meat.
The salami is all dark meat.
That's what I said. Just give me the dark meat.
Oh, Murdoch? What part do you want?
I always let Mr. Colby choose first.
All right, Mr. Colby, what part would you like?
Oh, this has gone too far. I refuse to sit here and be made a fool of.
Oh, but Mr. Colby...
Now, this can't go on any longer. I'm going to tell Father.
Betty, please.
Huh? Tell me why.
Why we haven't any turkey tonight.
Oh, come in.
Is Mr. Blank here?
I'm Mel Blanc, little boy.
Mr. Blank, I'm from the orphan's home. I brought you a piece of your turkey.
You did?
Yes. It tasted so good, all the boys wanted you to have some. They wanted me to tell you how much they appreciated you remembering them on Thanksgiving Day.
Gee, thanks.
They also asked me to give a message from all the boys at the home. You mind if I give it?
No, go ahead.
2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Mel Blanc, hooray!
Thanks a lot.
So long, Mr. Blank.
So long.
Gee, wasn't that sweet?
Mel, you gave your turkey to the orphanage? Oh, why didn't you tell us about it?
Well, you're right again, Mr. Colby. Mel Blanc, why did you...
Oh, shut up!
Well, Mel, he didn't want to tell you because you forgot to give your turkey this year.
What? Why, I always give a turkey to the orphanage. In fact, I told Willie Murdoch... Murdoch, didn't you deliver that...
Mr. Colby, it slipped my mind.
Oh, it did. Murdoch, come here. I'm going to break every bone in your body.
Quiet, everybody. Mr. Colby's going to break every bone in his body. Gee, it sounds good on somebody else. Oh, forget it, Mr. Colby. It's Thanksgiving. Let's forget.
Yes, you're right, Mel.
Yeah, let's forgive and let's eat.
All right, here. Sit next to me, Mel, my son.
Thanks, Pop.
Nothing like the smell of salami on Thanksgiving.
You see, Betty, it's like I said. What difference does it make, salami or turkey? It's the spirit of Thanksgiving that counts.
Mel Blanc will be back in just a minute.
Use Colgate tooth powder, keep smiling just right. Use it each morning and use it each night. Don't take a chance with your romance. Use Colgate tooth powder.
You notice it quickly enough in others, but you seldom suspect it in yourself.